Have you ever wondered if you're actually taking care of your cat the right way? Or maybe you think you know everything about cats. But what if I told you that most cat owners are making critical mistakes every single day without even realizing it? Whether you've had cats your entire life or you're thinking about adopting your first feline friend, this video is going to completely transform how you understand these mysterious, beautiful creatures. We're about to dive into the most comprehensive guide to cats you'll ever watch. This isn't just another cat video with cute moments and basic tips. No, we're going deep. Over the next hour and a half, we'll cover everything from the hidden signs your cat is trying to tell you something, to the shocking health mistakes that could be shortening your cat's life, to the strange behaviors that finally make sense once you understand the science behind them. And I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll look at your cat completely differently. You'll understand why they do the weird things they do. You'll know how to make them happier and healthier. And you'll have the knowledge that most cat owners spend years trying to figure out. So grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's get started. And hey, if you're enjoying this content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're building the ultimate cat-loving community here, and I'd love to have you as part of it. Now let's dive in. Section 1. The science of how cats actually see you. Let's start with something that's going to blow your mind. What does your cat actually see when they look at you? Are they thinking, "There's my human?" Or is something much stranger going on? The truth is, your cat's perception of you is radically different from what you might think. You probably see yourself as the owner, the provider, the one in charge. But from your cat's perspective, things look completely upside down. First, let's talk about how cats physically see you. Cats don't see the world like we do. Their eyes are tuned for dusk and dawn, those magical hours when they'd naturally be hunting in the wild. While humans are trichromatic, meaning we can see a wide range of colors including red, blue, and green, cats have much more muted color vision. They see blues and greens fairly well, but reds and pinks fade into dull, indistinct tones. That bright red sweater you're wearing? To your cat, it's just a grayish blob. But here's what's really fascinating. A cat's visual sharpness is much lower than ours. If your cat is standing 6 feet away from you, they won't register the fine details you might think they see. You could be smiling, frowning, or pulling the goofiest face imaginable, and your cat doesn't really see that. What they do see, however, is motion. Even the slightest twitch of your hand or the tiniest flicker of your eyes, they catch it immediately. And this brings us to facial recognition. Unlike dogs, cats don't really identify people by their faces. They know you by your voice, your scent, your routine, the way you move. That's why your cat can walk right past a photo of you and have absolutely no clue who it is. But the second you open the fridge at the usual feeding time, boom, they're there like clockwork. So in purely visual terms, you're a tall, somewhat blurry shape that moves and smells a certain way. But to a cat, that's more than enough to start building a relationship. Now here's where things get really interesting. Cats don't define you by your species or your appearance. They define you by behavior. Cats are absolute masters of environmental memory. They don't just memorize places, they memorize patterns. Your feeding times, the rhythm of your footsteps, the way you speak, your emotional energy, all of this creates a detailed map in their mind. To a cat, identity isn't defined by what you look like. It's built from interaction. You are the person who fills the food bowl, talks in a soft voice, and opens the door just the way they like. Not because you look a certain way, but because you behave in a consistent, familiar, comforting manner. And here's the real twist. Cats don't even separate you from themselves in the way we categorize animals. You're not human in their minds. You're just a unique presence in their social map. They don't see a tall creature with 2 legs. They see a pattern of behavior that feels safe. They define you by action, by your consistency, your tone, your energy. That's why sudden changes in your behavior can confuse or distress them. You are their constant, their reference point, their emotional compass. But it gets even better. When your cat rubs against your legs, curls up beside you, or headbutts your chin, those aren't just random gestures. They're social signals used between cats. Cats don't form packs like dogs do. They form loose, territory-based social bonds. And when a cat likes another cat, they'll slow blink at them. They'll nuzzle, they'll groom, they'll knead. Sound familiar? Your cat is treating you like another cat. You're not just tolerated, you're part of their group, their colony, maybe even their family. This is why some cats bring you gifts, like toys, leaves, or, unfortunately, dead bugs. It's not a misunderstanding. It's a gesture of trust and bonding, the same way a mother cat might bring food to her kittens. Do cats know we're not cats? Probably at some level, but they don't care. Because the categories we obsess over, like species, dominance, and ownership, mean absolutely nothing in feline society. What matters to them is how you behave. Are you predictable? Are you gentle? Do you respect their boundaries and provide for them? Then congratulations, you've been accepted into the tribe. But here's where it gets even more profound. According to many feline behaviorists, your cat doesn't just think you're a fellow cat. They think you're their parent. More specifically, their mother. Let's look at the evidence. Kittens need their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. Adult cats who need your lap are reenacting that memory. Kittens meow to get their mother's attention. Adult cats meow primarily at humans, not each other. When your cat follows you from room to room, lies down beside you when you're sick, or cries when you leave the house, they're acting like a kitten, staying close to mom. You are the source of safety, warmth, nourishment, and guidance. You're not a leader in the dog pack sense, you're mom. And they never really grow out of that dynamic. Even grooming behaviors like licking your hand, nibbling your hair, or rubbing their face against yours are all ways that kittens bond with their mother and siblings. So when your adult cat does it, they're not just being affectionate. They're reenacting the most profound bond they've ever known. This isn't something cats fake. It's deeply emotional. It's tied to brain chemistry, memory, and comfort. This also explains their emotional dependency. They seek you not just for food, but for emotional regulation. Just as a kitten returns to its mother's warmth for security, your adult cat returns to you for the same psychological comfort. So the next time your cat presses their paws into your lap, purrs against your chest, or stares into your eyes like they're looking into your soul, remember this. They don't see you as a human. They don't see you as separate. They see you as family. Section 2. The 15 biggest mistakes cat owners make and how to fix them. Now that you understand how your cat sees you, let's talk about the mistakes that most cat owners make. Some of these might surprise you, and honestly, some of them might make you feel a little guilty. But don't worry, we're going to fix all of them together. Mistake number 1. Failing to respect the basic freedoms of animal welfare. Welcoming a cat into your home requires a great level of responsibility for ensuring their welfare. This means keeping them free of thirst, hunger, malnutrition, pain, and disease, all while letting them express their feline nature without fear or stress. A lot of people think cats are low-maintenance pets, but the truth is they have complex needs that must be met for them to truly thrive. Mistake number 2, not taking them to the vet regularly. Even if your cat seems perfectly healthy, you should take them to the veterinary clinic for a yearly preventive checkup to verify their health and bring their vaccination and deworming schedules up to date. Also, if you observe a sudden change in behavior, you should take your cat to be checked before a health problem progresses beyond help. Cats are masters at hiding pain and illness, so by the time symptoms are obvious, the problem might already be serious. Mistake number 3, using punishment or scolding. As much as there are situations that make you lose your patience, punishment is totally counterproductive if you want to educate a cat. Your cat does not. Understand the reason for your anger so they can begin to feel distressed and show rejection towards you. In addition, they'll suffer stress, and therefore you'll only make the situation worse. Cats learn through positive reinforcement, not fear. Mistake number 4, not paying enough attention. A cat is a playful, social animal that needs exercise. Therefore, you need to spend time every day either to pamper them or play with them. You must spend quality time together practicing activities that stimulate them cognitively and physically. Otherwise, your cat will be bored and accumulate a lot of energy, making them irritable, stressed, and likely to develop behavior problems. Mistake number 5, not respecting their boundaries. Even if you don't do it with bad intentions, it is likely that sometimes you will be too affectionate with your kitten to the point of overwhelming them. Often, the best way to show your cat that you love them is by respecting their limits, understanding when they are receptive to pampering, when they want to play, and when they want to be left alone. Cats are not toys. They have moods, preferences, and boundaries just like we do. If you ignore their signals like a flicking tail, flattened ears, or a tense body, you're teaching them that their communication doesn't matter, and that breaks trust. Mistake number 6, performing an onychectomy. An onychectomy, also known as declawing, is a surgical procedure which involves amputating the last phalanx of each of a cat's paws to remove the bone, joint, nerves, and blood vessels. It's done with the intention of removing the claws so they don't scratch furniture or people. But let me be absolutely clear. This is a cruel practice with serious negative physical and psychological repercussions for the well-being of the cat. You should train them to redirect these behaviors and use appropriate tools such as scratching posts or toys. Declawing is not a solution, it's mutilation. Mistake number 7, humanizing them and not letting them be a cat. If you try to relate to a cat from a human perspective only, many misunderstandings will arise which confuse and harm them. Their needs and ours are not the same. This is why you need to identify whether your approach to care and treatment is appropriate from a feline perspective, not your own. Also, you need to understand that a cat has certain needs specific to their species, such as scratching, playing, meowing, hunting behaviors. Through appropriate guidance and positive reinforcement, you should redirect these behaviors into appropriate activities, but never try to eliminate them entirely. Mistake number 8, thinking it's funny to scare or stress them out. Many people find it amusing to put their cats in compromising situations to get a reaction, often scaring or hurting them in the process. Even things that seem like harmless games can be harmful. For example, playing with a laser pointer means the cat will never catch the light, which can cause serious frustration and confusion. Your cat's emotional well-being should never be a source of entertainment. Mistake number 9, abandoning them. Some people are simply too irresponsible to adopt a cat. When they get tired of them, they simply abandon them to nature. Many of these animals die as they do not know how to survive, or end up in a shelter and have difficulties being rehomed. If you're not ready for a lifetime commitment, don't get a cat. Mistake number 10, not educating them. Education is an essential part of a happy coexistence with cats. This way, cats learn habits and rules that make living together harmonious. With proper guidance and positive reinforcement, cats can learn the rules of a home and behave appropriately. A well-educated cat is a happy cat, and a happy cat makes for a happy owner. Mistake number 11, smoking around them. Smoke is very harmful for a cat's lungs. They can develop serious health problems if they inhale it constantly. Furthermore, with their need to groom regularly by licking, they can ingest toxic particles from the cigarette which settle onto their coats. If you smoke, do it outside, far away from your cat. Mistake number 12, treating them like a toy for children. In some homes, cats are brought in to be a plaything for children, as if they were little more than a stuffed toy. This is why it is necessary to explain to kids the importance of respect for animals, as well as supervising play sessions. Cats are living beings with feelings, not objects for entertainment. Mistake number 13, giving inappropriate food. Sometimes you may feel like pampering your cat with food, especially if they give you longing looks. However, giving cats inappropriate foods such as chocolate, cookies, or other human treats will harm their health, especially in the long term. If you want to offer your furry friends something special, buy them treats specifically designed for cats, or give them small portions of cat-safe foods. Mistake number 14, exposing them to loud or annoying noises. Cats have very sharp hearing, so it can be very stressful if they are constantly exposed to loud noises. Therefore, your cat should have an area in the home where they can rest quietly without being exposed to disturbing sounds. Similarly, it is not advisable for your cat to wear a bell on their collar, as this sound can bother them constantly. Mistake number 15, dressing them up with uncomfortable accessories. Thanks to specialist stores and the internet, there are more and more options to dress up your cat. But before buying any of these products, spare a thought for what your cat will think. You should never dress them up in items which are uncomfortable or harmful to them. Before buying an accessory for your cat, always make sure it does not hinder their mobility, prevent them from grooming, or cause any physical harm. Now that you know these 15 major mistakes, take a moment to reflect. Are you making any of these errors? If so, don't beat yourself up about it. The fact that you're watching this video and learning means you care deeply about your cat's well-being. And that's what matters. Section 3. The ultimate guide to understanding cat behavior. Cats are mysterious creatures, and their behaviors often puzzle us. But once you understand why they do what they do, everything starts to make sense. In this section, we're going to decode 35 of the strangest things cats do and explain the meanings behind them. Number 1, twitchy tails. You're watching your cat do their thing around the house and you notice a little twitch happening around the tip of their tail. A twitching tail tip often signals that your cat is excited or focused. This usually happens when your cat is hunting prey around the house, even if that prey is just a toy or a bug. Once your cat calms down, the tail twitching should subside as well. On the other hand, if your cat's tail is swishing strongly from side to side, they are most likely feeling angry or agitated. Number 2, cramming into tiny places. Your cat may have the run of the house with every piece of furniture at their disposal to sleep on, but they choose to cram themselves into the tiniest spots. Perhaps it's a cardboard box or a drawer in your cupboard. So why do they do it? Cats feel secure in enclosed spaces. A box resembles a cave and may make your cat feel secure, knowing they are protected and cannot be attacked from behind. Boxes are also warm and cozy. They trap heat, which is ideal for cats as they naturally seek out warmth. Number 3, sleeping with you. Cats like warmer temperatures than humans do, so when the ambient temperature is a little cool, your cat is going to look for a nice warm area to maintain their temperature, and your body is a good source of heat. Another reason your cat sleeps with you is because they want to feel safe. In the wild, lying down or sleeping makes animals more vulnerable to predators. Sleeping on top of a trusted human gives a cat a sense of security as well as comfort and warmth to sleep peacefully. Cats also sleep with you to show you affection and love. While cats can be very independent, they do miss you when you are gone from home for a long period of time and will want to cuddle with you when you get back. Number 4, raising their butt when you pet them. Stroke a cat at the base of their tail, and they are likely to stick their butt up in the air. The base of a cat's tail is an erogenous zone with lots of nerve endings, so many cats enjoy being pet or scratched by a trusted person in this region. But remember, too much petting there can make them uncomfortable. Interestingly enough, female cats in heat also frequently lift their butts as a sign of affection and readiness to mate. Cats also present their rears as a friendly greeting or as a way to exchange scents. So when your feline friend raises their butt, they are trying to communicate trust and friendliness. Number 5, making bird noises. Cats are known for their fast and intense teeth, chattering, or as some will call it, bird noises. This chattering is often observed when a cat spots a bird or rodent outside of a window. Cat behaviorists believe that cats chatter in response to the excitement of seeing their hunt and the frustration of not being able to catch it. This chattering could be your cat's way of communicating their excitement, frustration, or aggression towards their prey. Regardless of the reason, this chattering is completely normal and just one of the many unique behaviors that make felines such fascinating pets. Number 6, suddenly taking off at 100 miles an hour. Does your cat suddenly run around the house and then suddenly stop in their tracks? Or perhaps they unexpectedly jump out at you? Cats are natural predators, and domestic cats retain this instinct to a certain extent. At times, they will feel the desire to hunt and practice their natural instincts. If a cat isn't getting enough exercise during the day, they are more likely to display these sudden bursts of energy. This is often called the zoomies, and it's completely normal. Number 7, licking you. Licking is often a form of grooming and expressing affection. Cats are naturally clean animals, and licking is one way to keep each other tidy. When they lick you, they're essentially giving you a bath. It means they care about your well-being. Licking is also a way for cats to bond and show affection to their owners. By licking you, they're marking you with their scent, which is a way of claiming you as their own. Number 8, biting you. Cats bite for several reasons. Cats might bite to stop unwanted actions or behaviors by humans or other animals. Cats also bite to show affection, but only with gentle and more controlled nibbles. If your cat nibbles or nips a little too hard while playing with you, it's probably just an accident, as the act of playing alone is a sign of love. Number 9, licking you and then biting you. Have you ever experienced your cat giving you a lick only to be followed by a curious bite? If you have, you're not alone. This strange and seemingly contradictory behavior can leave many cat owners puzzled. Often this behavior is a sign of a love bite. But remember, if you're actively petting your cat and they give your finger a lick or two and then a nice chomp, it could mean that your cat is feeling overstimulated. Cats have a threshold for petting, and when you cross it, something enjoyable can turn into irritation. In these cases, the bite is a signal to give them some space. Number 10, meowing. Meowing is an interesting vocalization because adult cats don't actually meow at each other. Kittens meow to draw the attention of their mothers, like when they're cold or hungry. But once the kittens are grown, the meowing stops. This means that meowing is often not part of adult cat-to-cat communication. It is used almost exclusively with humans. In general, cats meow at people when they want something, like attention, food, warmth, or perhaps access to a closed room. Cats may even meow to greet you when you come home. The more intense a cat's meow, the more important or urgent the message. Short, pleasant-sounding meows are generally used as requests for food or attention, whereas long, unpleasant meowing is usually reserved for demands or to express objection or annoyance. Number 11, dilated eyes. Cats' pupils fluctuate in size and shape based on light and emotion. By dilating their pupils, cats allow even tiny amounts of light into their eyes so they can see better in the dark. During the day, cats can contract their pupils depending on how bright it is. Interestingly enough, pupil size can also be an indication of your pet's mood. If the ambient light is normal but your cat's pupils are dilated, it can imply that your cat is stimulated, excited, scared, or stressed. However, some health conditions can also present dilated pupils as symptoms. So if your cat's eyes are persistently dilated for no apparent reason, it's time to visit a vet. Number 12, trilling. Trilling is a chirpy, high-pitched sound that is mostly used by mother cats to communicate with their kittens. It's a way to encourage her kittens to follow her or to capture their attention. If your cat is trilling at you, there's a good chance they're requesting the same. They want to get your attention. Cats also trill to greet their humans. It's a cat's way of saying, "Hello, I'm here." The trilling sound is almost always a sign of a positive emotion or a welcoming vibe. It often happens when your cats are pleased or excited. Number 13, an upright tail. When your cats hold their tail straight up, it means they are happy and confident. If your feline friend approaches you with their tail raised up, it's a good time to pet or play with your kitty. Number 14, tail held low. A lower tail often indicates your cat is frightened, anxious, afraid, or defensive. Something in the cat's environment is making them uneasy. When the cat tucks their tail all the way under their body and between their legs, it is an unmistakable indicator that the cat is feeling nervous, submissive, or frightened. In such cases, it's best to leave your pets alone and provide them with a clear escape route. Allow them to calm down and make sure they feel safe before approaching them again. Number 15, chewing weird things. Some cats chew on odd things like wool blankets, socks, plastic bags, or rubber bands. The urge to eat non-food items is called pica and can be pretty common in cats. This behavior can happen because of boredom, dietary deficiencies, genetics, anxiety, or illness. If your cat is chewing on inedible things, you should visit a vet to figure out the cause. Number 16, ignoring you. One of the biggest differences between human behavior and cat behavior is the way we approach social interaction. Cats are independent creatures. They don't like to be smothered with affection, and they need some personal space or quiet time every now and then. If your cat isn't answering when you call them, it could simply be because they are comfortable where they are and see no compelling reason to come. Your cat will appreciate and love you more if you respect their need for independence. Number 17, kneading. Kneading is when a cat pushes their front paws against a surface in a rhythmic motion. More often than not, cats knead when they are feeling happy and safe. If your cat kneads on you, it's a sign of love and affection. Your cat is in good emotional well-being and feels comfortable around you. Another reason why cats knead on random surfaces is to mark their territory. Cats have scent glands on their paws. By kneading, they deposit their scent on an area, letting other animals know they were there. Number 18, staring at us. Cats stare at us for a lot of reasons. More often than not, they are trying to communicate with us. If your cat meows while looking at you in the eye, they may just be letting you know they're hungry, especially if they are sitting next to their bowl. Cats also stare to show affection. When a cat looks at you with half-closed eyelids and slowly blinking, it means they love you. But a hard stare without blinking can be a request for attention or a subtle challenge. Number 19, following you everywhere. Because you're part of their social group, following you helps them feel secure and in control of their environment. It also reinforces their bond with you. If your cat follows you and meows constantly, it's possible they are either in poor health or want something like food or a clean litter box. Number 20, purring. More often than not, cats purr when they are happy and content. It often happens when they are in a relaxing environment, while we're stroking them, or when a mother cat is nursing her kittens. Cats also purr as a way to soothe or comfort themselves when they're sick or anxious. Studies have shown that the low frequency of a cat purring causes a series of vibrations inside their body that can relieve pain, heal injuries, and repair tendons. Number 21, not sleeping at night. Cats are crepuscular animals, meaning they are most active at dawn and dusk. They prefer hours with less light to go hunting, feed, and perform other activities. Although some domestic cats have managed to adapt their sleeping hours to those of their human companions, many still retain their natural behavior. To make sure your kitty sleeps through the night, provide them with plenty of exercise opportunities during the day. Number 22, eliminating outside the litter box. A cat may eliminate outside the litter box for several reasons. More often than not, the state or quality of the litter in the box is the reason. Factors like using scented litter, insufficient litter, or not cleaning the box regularly can make the box unattractive. Cats are very clean animals, and they don't like visiting a litter box that is not regularly cleaned. Another factor is accessibility. If the litter box is hard to reach, it may discourage your cat from using it. Stress is also a huge factor. Environmental changes, visitors, or even arguing in front of them are some possible anxiety triggers. Litter box issues can also be caused by illnesses such as a urinary tract infection. Number 23, sleeping on your computer. Cats may be covered in fur, but they still crave extra warmth wherever they can find it. Whether it's basking in the sun, curling up on your face, or snuggling next to your laptop, they're drawn to cozy heat sources. If your computer radiates warmth, don't be surprised if it becomes their favorite spot for a nap. Number 24, rubbing against your legs. Cats rub themselves against objects to mark their territory. They have scent glands on their face, body, and tail that release pheromones. When they rub against you, it's their way of bonding and saying you're part of my territory. It's a sign your cat is happy and is showing you affection. Number 25, eating houseplants. Many cats enjoy eating grass, and there are several theories as to why. Your cat may graze on grass to help with an upset stomach, break down hairballs, or boost its vitamin levels. Grass contains a nutrient called folic acid, which promotes proper growth and development. To supplement your cat's diet with grass, consider getting a small tray of grass to put in your home. Number 26, bringing you dead animals. Cats are infamous for leaving us unwanted gifts such as dead mice or birds. This is actually their way of thanking us for all we do for them. By sharing their catches, your cat is expressing a strong bond with you. It might be gross to us, but to them it's a gesture of love. Number 27, drinking straight from the tap. Cats often prefer drinking straight from the tap because they are naturally drawn to moving water. In the wild, flowing water is usually cooler, fresher, and safer to drink than stagnant water. The sound and movement of tap water can also attract their attention, making it more appealing than still water in a bowl. Number 28, freezing when grabbed by the neck. Mother cats carry their young by the scruff of the neck. Kittens have a reflex in which their bodies go totally limp when picked up by the scruff. This natural off switch keeps kittens calm and still, making it easier for mothers to move them safely. However, this reflex diminishes as cats grow older, and scruffing adult cats can actually cause them stress and discomfort. Number 29, covering their faces when they sleep. More often than not, cats cover their faces while they sleep to keep their noses and bodies warmer. By covering their faces with their paws or curling up tightly into a ball, your feline friend can reduce the amount of heat that is lost as they sleep. Another reason for this behavior is to block out light. Since cats are crepuscular, they often nap during the day. Using their paws to shield their eyes from daylight helps them sleep more soundly. Number 30, flattening their ears. Cats lay their ears flat either toward the side or back of their head when they're feeling defensive or aggressive. When a cat is in this position, they are trying to tell you that they're uncomfortable and need some space. Flattened ears are often the first indication that the cat is about to go into attack mode, so it's best to give your pet some space. Number 31, burying their poop. You may associate a cat's burying of feces to cleanliness, but the reasons are more complex than that. In the wild, cats bury their excrement for two main reasons: to hide their presence from predators and to avoid challenging more dominant cats. Dominant cats, including leopards and tigers that are competing for territory, don't bury their feces. They're sending a message that they are claiming that area as their own. A domesticated cat may choose to not bury their poop to let other cats or their owner know, "I am here." Number 32, knocking things over. Cats knock things over out of curiosity, playfulness, or to get your attention. They use their paws to explore objects, and sometimes tipping things over is just their way of figuring out what something is. Other times, they might do it because they're bored or want to play. Number 33, the arched back. While some people think an arched back indicates aggression, it doesn't. A cat who displays this posture is usually frightened or threatened. By arching their back and puffing up, your cat is trying to appear bigger and more threatening to their opponent. Number 34, slow blinking at you. You have probably noticed that your cat sometimes looks at you, then slowly opens and closes their eyes repeatedly. This gesture is a way cats show trust and affection, often called a cat kiss. By slow blinking, your cat is saying they feel relaxed and safe in your presence. Number 35, hating closed doors. If you have ever closed a door behind your cat, you probably know that a closed room is something that cats hate. Cats are naturally curious, and a closed door sparks their desire to know what's happening on the other side. Also, many cats dislike closed doors due to their territorial instincts. They often see the whole house as their territory, so a closed-off room can be confusing and frustrating as it limits their access to their space. Understanding these behaviors is key to building a strong, trusting relationship with your cat. The more you understand them, the better you can communicate with them and meet their needs. Section 4, how to keep your cat happy and healthy. Now that we've covered behavior, let's talk about the practical side of cat care. What does your cat actually need to be happy and healthy? This section is going to give you everything you need to know to provide the best possible life for your feline friend. Need number 1, proper nutrition. Like us and all multicellular organisms, cats need to be well-nourished to feel good. Adequate nutrition to meet the needs of the feline is essential to prevent diseases common to the species. Although it may seem obvious, it is important to remember that if you choose a commercial feed, it needs to be of good quality. There are numerous scientific studies which prove a good diet improves the general condition of the cat, the quality of their coat, their skin, their eyes, and overall health. If you prefer to make a homemade diet, keep in mind that cats are obligate carnivores and need to consume a greater amount of protein in the form of meat and fish. And don't forget the importance of having plenty of clean, fresh water available at all times. Dehydration can lead to serious health issues, especially kidney problems, which are common in cats. Need number 2, regular veterinary care. Regular visits to the veterinarian are essential to prevent and detect the presence of disease. The earlier the detection, the better the prognosis. Additionally, it is important to follow the vaccination and deworming schedules recommended by your specialist. Even if your cat seems perfectly healthy, annual checkups can catch problems before they become serious. Need number 3, cleanliness and hygiene. You've probably already noticed the amount of hours your cat spends licking itself. Cleanliness plays a fundamental role in the life of every feline, and without it, they will not be happy. Cats can't stand dirt on their fur or in their environment. A disorganized home, lack of hygiene, or neglect of their litter box can seriously upset their well-being. It is recommended to brush long-haired cats daily and to clean their litter box every single day. A dirty litter box is one of the main reasons cats develop behavioral problems. Need number 4, respect for their privacy and peace. There are some cats which are more sociable and some which are more solitary. The latter might be the kind which hide every time a new visitor comes into the house. For this reason, you shouldn't force your cat to do something they don't want to do, especially when they are afraid. Respecting their peace and privacy is essential to ensure their happiness. The more you force your cat, the less they will want to stay by your side. Need number 5, understanding their body language. Cats have a specific body language with which they can communicate with animals and humans. Learning to understand this body language is essential in knowing what it is, our cat wants to tell us at all times and how we should act accordingly. For example, a slowly swishing tail might indicate contentment, while a rapidly flicking tail signals irritation. Flattened ears mean fear or aggression. A puffed up tail indicates they feel threatened. Need number 6, play and mental stimulation. Cats are natural hunters and need to express this natural instinct through play. You won't need to invest a lot of money to do this. You can make your cat happy by crafting homemade toys or playing games at home to keep them entertained. The important thing is to offer the animal a varied range of toys, which stimulate them physically and mentally. You'll also need scratching posts, shelves to let them walk at a certain height, and anything which can help them replicate their hunting behavior safely. A bored cat is an unhappy cat, and unhappiness can lead to destructive behaviors. Need number 7, the right litter box setup. Most people think it is enough to put some sand in a box without thinking about how important it is to choose the right type for each animal. Cats are selective creatures with personal tastes and preferences. It's essential to get them the products they feel comfortable using, or they will do their business elsewhere. There is no one box which is better than another, since every cat is unique. What is universally accepted is that the box needs to be twice as big as the animal so that they can move freely and not feel uncomfortable. As for selecting the right type of litter, felines generally prefer those with finer grains and which have no perfume. If you live with more than one feline, it is ideal to have one litter box per cat, plus one extra. Need number 8, training through positive reinforcement. Although we think of training as limited to dogs, cats can also be educated. Positive reinforcement is the ideal method to guide your cat into certain behaviors. You can even train and teach them to do tricks by rewarding the animal with treats or affection each time they behave properly. The cat relates the action or attitude to something good, which makes it more likely to repeat this behavior again. Punishment and yelling are not the solution. They cause the animal to associate us with negative stimuli and can even develop problems they would not otherwise have had. Need number 9, love, affection, and attention. Many cats are very independent animals, it is true, but all of them need love, affection, and attention from their fellow humans. You should pamper your cat when it is appropriate and don't neglect them when they come looking for attention. They are very sensitive animals, observant, and have a good memory. Any inappropriate behavior on your part will not go unnoticed, and it can damage the relationship between the two of you. Need number 10, environmental enrichment. Your cat's environment should be interesting and engaging. This includes providing vertical spaces like cat trees, window perches for bird watching, hiding spots, and interactive toys. A well-enriched environment prevents boredom and reduces stress. Cats need to climb, hide, scratch, and hunt, even if they're indoor cats. Meeting these instinctual needs is crucial for their mental and physical health. Following these guidelines will ensure your cat lives a long, happy, and healthy life. Remember, a well-cared-for cat is not only healthier, but also more affectionate and better behaved. Section 5. The secret language of cat communication. Cats are constantly talking to us, but most of us don't speak their language. In this section, we're going to decode exactly what your cat is trying to tell you through their vocalizations, body language, and behaviors. Let's start with vocalizations. Cats have an incredibly diverse range of sounds, and each one means something different. Meowing. As we discussed earlier, adult cats meow almost exclusively at humans, not at other cats. The tone, length, and intensity of the meow all carry different meanings. A short, high-pitched meow is usually a greeting. A mid-length meow might be a request for food or attention. A long, drawn-out meow often signals distress or urgent demand. Pay attention to the context and the tone, and you'll start to understand what your cat is asking for. Purring. While purring usually indicates contentment, cats also purr when they're anxious, sick, or in pain. It's believed that the vibrations from purring can have a healing effect, which is why cats might purr when they're injured. The context is key. A cat purring while curled up in your lap is happy. A cat purring at the vet might be trying to self-soothe. Hissing and growling, these are warning sounds. Your cat is telling you or another animal to back off. They feel threatened or scared. Never ignore these sounds. If your cat is hissing or growling, give them space and try to identify what's causing their distress, chirping or trilling. This is a friendly sound, often used by mother cats to communicate with their kittens. If your cat chirps or trills at you, they're greeting you or trying to get your attention in a friendly way. Yowling or caterwauling. This loud, often unpleasant sound can indicate several things. Unneutered males and females in heat will yowl to attract mates. Older cats with cognitive decline might yowl due to confusion. Cats in pain or distress might also yowl. If your cat starts yowling suddenly, it's worth a trip to the vet. Now let's talk about body language. Cats communicate volumes through their posture, tail position, ear orientation, and eye contact. Tail straight up. This is a happy, confident cat. They're greeting you and are open to interaction. Tail puffed up. This means your cat feels threatened and is trying to appear larger to scare off a perceived threat. Tail tucked under the body. This indicates fear or submission. Your cat is trying to make themselves smaller and less noticeable. Tail slowly swaying. This usually means your cat is content and relaxed. Tail rapidly flicking or thrashing. This signals irritation or agitation. Your cat is annoyed and might lash out if pushed further. Ears forward. Your cat is alert and interested in something. Ears to the side. Airplane ears. Your cat is nervous or uneasy. Ears flattened back. Your cat is scared, angry, or defensive. This is a clear warning sign. Dilated pupils can indicate excitement, fear, or aggression, depending on the context. Slow blinking. This is a sign of trust and affection. It's the cat equivalent of a kiss. Direct stare without blinking. This can be a challenge or a sign of focus, depending on the situation. Kneading. As we discussed, this is a sign of contentment and affection. Your cat is happy and comfortable. Arched back with puffed fur. Your cat is frightened and trying to appear larger, rolling over and showing belly. This is a sign of trust, but it's not an invitation to pet their belly. Many cats find belly touches threatening, rubbing against you. Your cat is marking you with their scent, claiming you as part of their territory. It's a sign of affection. Understanding these signals will transform your relationship with your cat. You'll know when they're happy, when they're stressed, when they need space, and when they're asking for affection. It's like learning a new language. And once you're fluent, your bond with your cat will deepen immensely. Section 6. The most common health problems in cats and how to prevent them. Let's talk about something that's not as fun but is absolutely critical: cat health. Knowing the most common health problems in cats and how to prevent them can literally save your cat's life. Health problem number 1: obesity. This is one of the most common and most preventable health issues in cats. Obesity can lead to diabetes, joint problems, heart disease, and a shortened lifespan. The main causes are overfeeding and lack of exercise. To prevent obesity, measure your cat's food according to the recommended portions on the packaging or as advised by your vet. Don't free feed unless your cat has proven they can self-regulate. Provide plenty of opportunities for exercise through play, and avoid giving too many treats. Treats should make up no more than 10% of your cat's daily caloric intake. Health problem number 2: dental disease. By the age of 3, most cats have some degree of dental disease. This can cause pain, difficulty eating, and can even lead to more serious health problems if bacteria from the mouth enter the bloodstream. To prevent dental disease, brush your cat's teeth regularly using a cat-specific toothbrush and toothpaste. Provide dental treats and toys designed to reduce plaque, and schedule regular dental checkups with your vet. Health problem number 3: Kidney disease. Chronic kidney disease is extremely common in older cats. It's a progressive disease that can't be cured, but it can be managed. To reduce the risk, ensure your cat always has access to fresh water, feed a high-quality diet, and take your cat for regular vet checkups so any problems can be caught early. Health problem number 4, urinary tract infections and blockages. These are more common in male cats but can affect any cat. Symptoms include straining to urinate, blood in the urine, urinating outside the litter box, and excessive licking of the genital area. To prevent urinary problems, keep your cat well hydrated. Feed a diet that promotes urinary health. Keep the litter box clean and reduce stress in your cat's environment. Health problem number 5, diabetes. Diabetes is becoming increasingly common in cats, largely due to obesity and poor diet. Symptoms include increased thirst, increased urination, increased appetite but weight loss, and lethargy. To prevent diabetes, maintain a healthy weight for your cat. Feed a high-protein, low-carbohydrate diet, and provide regular exercise. Health problem number 6, hyperthyroidism. This is common in older cats and occurs when the thyroid gland produces too much thyroid hormone. Symptoms include weight loss despite increased appetite, increased thirst and urination, hyperactivity, and vomiting. There's no proven way to prevent hyperthyroidism, but regular vet checkups can catch it early, and it's very treatable. Health problem number 7, upper respiratory infections. These are especially common in kittens and cats from shelters. Symptoms include sneezing, nasal discharge, eye discharge, and lethargy. To prevent respiratory infections, keep your cat's vaccinations up to date. Minimize stress. And if you have multiple cats, isolate any sick cats to prevent the spread of infection. Health problem number 8, fleas and parasites. Fleas can cause skin irritation, allergic reactions, anemia, and can transmit diseases. Internal parasites like worms can cause digestive issues and weight loss. To prevent parasites, use regular flea prevention treatments, keep your home clean, and follow your vet's recommended deworming schedule. Health problem number 9, hairballs. While hairballs are common, frequent hairballs can indicate a problem. To reduce hairballs, brush your cat regularly to remove loose fur. Provide specialized hairball formula food or treats, and ensure your cat is well hydrated. Health problem number 10, cancer. Cancer is a leading cause of death in older cats. Common types include lymphoma, skin cancer, and mammary cancer. While you can't prevent all cancers, you can reduce risk by spaying or neutering your cat, limiting sun exposure for light-colored cats, feeding a high-quality diet, and taking your cat for regular checkups so any lumps or abnormalities can be caught early. The key to keeping your cat healthy is prevention. Regular vet visits, a good diet, plenty of exercise, and being observant of any changes in your cat's behavior or appearance can catch problems early when they're most treatable. Section 7. The truth about cat nutrition. Let's dive deep into what you should actually be feeding your cat. There's so much conflicting information out there, so let's clear it all up. First, let's talk about what cats are. Cats are obligate carnivores. This means they require nutrients that are only found in animal products. Unlike dogs, which are omnivores and can survive on a varied diet, cats need meat. Their bodies are designed to process protein and fat, not carbohydrates. The key nutrients cats need: protein. Cats need a high-protein diet, ideally from animal sources like chicken, fish, beef, or turkey. Protein is essential for muscle maintenance, immune function, and overall health. Taurine. This is an amino acid that cats cannot produce on their own, so they must get it from their diet. Taurine deficiency can lead to heart disease and blindness. It's found in animal tissues, especially in the heart and liver. Fatty acids. Cats need both omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids for healthy skin, coat, and immune function. These are found in fish oil and animal fats. Vitamins and minerals. Cats need vitamins A, D, E, and K, as well as minerals like calcium and phosphorus. A balanced cat food should provide all of these. Water. Hydration is crucial. Cats have a low thirst drive, which is why many develop kidney problems. Wet food can help with hydration. Now let's talk about commercial cat food. Not all cat foods are created equal. Here's what to look for. High-quality protein as the first ingredient. The first ingredient should be a named meat source, like chicken, turkey, or fish, not a byproduct or meal. Limited carbohydrates. Cats don't need a lot of carbs. Look for foods with minimal grains and fillers. No artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. These can be harmful and offer no nutritional value. AAFCO approval. Look for a statement saying the food meets AAFCO, Association of American Feed Control Officials, standards. This means the food is nutritionally complete. Wet food versus dry food. There's an ongoing debate about which is better. The truth is, both have pros and cons. Wet food pros, higher moisture content, which helps with hydration. Generally higher in protein and lower in carbs. More palatable for picky eaters. Wet food cons, more expensive, spoils quickly once opened, can contribute to dental issues if it's the only food offered. Dry food pros, convenient and cost-effective, longer shelf life, can help with dental health by reducing plaque. Dry food cons, lower moisture content, often higher in carbohydrates. Some cats overeat dry food, leading to obesity. The best approach is often a combination of both. Offer wet food for hydration and high protein, and dry food for convenience and dental health. What about raw diets? Some cat owners swear by raw diets, claiming they're more natural and healthier. There are potential benefits, like higher protein and moisture content. However, there are also risks, including bacterial contamination and nutritional imbalances if not done correctly. If you're interested in a raw diet, work with a veterinary nutritionist to ensure it's balanced and safe. Foods to never give your cat. Chocolate contains theobromine, which is toxic to cats. Onions and garlic can damage red blood cells and cause anemia. Grapes and raisins can cause kidney failure. Alcohol, even small amounts, can be dangerous. Caffeine, found in coffee, tea, and energy drinks, it can cause heart problems. Raw dough can expand in the stomach and cause serious problems. Xylitol, an artificial sweetener that's toxic to cats. Dairy. Many cats are lactose intolerant, and dairy can cause digestive upset. How much should you feed your cat? This depends on their age, weight, activity level, and health status. Follow the guidelines on your cat food packaging, but also monitor your cat's weight and adjust as needed. If you're unsure, consult your vet. Should you feed your cat treats? Treats are fine in moderation. They should make up no more than 10% of your cat's daily caloric intake. Choose healthy treats like freeze-dried meat or cat-specific treats, and avoid giving human food. Nutrition is one of the most important aspects of cat care. A healthy diet can prevent disease, increase lifespan, and improve your cat's overall quality of life. Section 8. The Essential Guide to Cat Safety. Let's talk about keeping your cat safe. Whether your cat is indoor only, indoor-outdoor, or fully outdoor, there are safety considerations you need to be aware of. Indoor safety. Toxic plants. Many common houseplants are toxic to cats, including lilies, azaleas, tulips, and sago palms. Before bringing a plant into your home, check if it's safe for cats. Toxic substances. Keep cleaning products, medications, and chemicals out of reach. Even small amounts can be deadly. Small objects. Cats are curious and might swallow small objects like rubber bands, hair ties, or string, which can cause intestinal blockages. Open windows and balconies. Cats can fall from high places, a phenomenon known as high-rise syndrome. Always secure windows and balconies with screens or netting. Appliances. Check your washer, dryer, oven, and dishwasher before using them. Cats love to hide in warm, enclosed spaces. Electrical cords. Some cats chew on cords, which can cause electrocution or burns. Use cord protectors or keep cords out of reach. Outdoor safety. Predators. Depending on where you live, outdoor cats can be at risk from coyotes, foxes, birds of prey, and even dogs. Cars. Cats are often hit by cars, especially at night. If your cat goes outside, consider keeping them in at night. Diseases. Outdoor cats are more likely to contract diseases from other animals like feline leukemia virus, FELV, and feline immunodeficiency virus, FIV. Keep vaccinations up to date. Parasites. Outdoor cats are more exposed to fleas, ticks, and worms. Use preventative treatments. Getting lost. Cats can wander far from home and get lost. Microchipping your cat is essential. A microchip is a permanent form of identification that can reunite you with your cat if they're found. Poisoning. Outdoor cats can come into contact with poisoned rodents, antifreeze, or pesticides. Be aware of what's in your yard and neighborhood. Should your cat be indoors or outdoors? This is a personal decision, but here are the facts. Indoor cats live significantly longer than outdoor cats. The average lifespan of an indoor cat is 12-18 years, while outdoor cats average only 2 to 5 years. Indoor cats are protected from the dangers listed above. However, indoor cats need more enrichment to stay happy and healthy. If you want to give your cat outdoor time safely, consider building a KTO, an enclosed outdoor space, training your cat to walk on a leash, or supervising outdoor time. Emergency preparedness. Have a plan in case of emergencies. Keep a first aid kit for your cat. Know the location and phone number of the nearest 24-hour emergency vet. Have a carrier ready in case you need to evacuate. And keep a recent photo of your cat in case they go missing. Travel safety. If you need to travel with your cat, always use a secure carrier. Never let your cat roam free in the car. Make sure your cat is microchipped and wearing a collar with ID tags. Bring enough food, water, and medication for the trip. And never leave your cat alone in a parked car, especially in hot weather. Safety might not be the most exciting topic, but it's one of the most important. Taking these precautions can prevent tragedy and ensure your cat lives a long, healthy life. Section 9. The emotional life of cats. Let's talk about something that many people overlook: the emotional life of cats. Cats have rich emotional lives, and understanding their emotions can help you provide better care and strengthen your bond. Do cats feel love? Yes, absolutely. Cats form strong attachments to their human caregivers. Studies have shown that cats show similar attachment patterns to humans as children do to their parents. They seek comfort from their caregivers, miss them when they're gone, and show joy when they return. Do cats feel jealousy? Yes, cats can feel jealousy. If you give attention to another pet or person, your cat might display jealous behaviors like trying to get between you and the other individual, vocalizing or acting out. Do cats grieve? Yes, cats can grieve the loss of a companion, whether it's another pet or a human. They might show signs of depression, like decreased appetite, lethargy, or changes in behavior. If your cat is grieving, give them extra attention and comfort. Maintain their routine and be patient as they adjust. Do cats feel fear? Of course. Cats feel fear in response to threats, loud noises, unfamiliar people or animals, and changes in their environment. Chronic fear can lead to stress and anxiety, which can cause health problems. It's important to help your cat feel safe and secure. Do cats feel anxiety? Yes, cats can experience anxiety, which can manifest as hiding, aggression, over-grooming, or inappropriate elimination. Common causes of anxiety include changes in routine, moving to a new home, new pets or people, or past trauma. If your cat shows signs of anxiety, try to identify and address the cause. In severe cases, consult your vet about anxiety medications or pheromone products. Do cats feel happiness? Absolutely. A happy cat will have a good appetite, be playful and social, purr, knead, and show relaxed body language. You can increase your cat's happiness by providing mental and physical stimulation, a safe and comfortable environment, regular affection, and meeting their basic needs. How to support your cat's emotional well-being. Provide routine and consistency. Cats thrive on routine. Feed them at the same times each day, play with them regularly, and try to keep their environment stable. Respect their boundaries. Not all cats are lap cats, and that's okay. Let your cat come to you for affection rather than forcing it. Offer enrichment. Boredom can lead to depression. Provide toys, puzzles, and opportunities for play. Create a safe space. Every cat should have a place where they can retreat and feel safe. This might be a cat tree, a cozy bed, or a quiet room. Recognize signs of stress. Hiding, aggression, changes in appetite or litter box habits, excessive grooming, and vocalization can all indicate stress. If your cat is stressed, try to identify and address the cause. Spend quality time together. Even independent cats need social interaction. Talk to your cat, play with them, and simply be present with them. Understanding and supporting your cat's emotional life will make them happier and strengthen the bond between you. Section 10. Cats throughout history. Let's take a break from the practical stuff and dive into something fascinating: the history of cats and their relationship with humans. This story goes back thousands of years and spans the entire globe. The domestication of the modern house cat can be traced back more than 10,000 years ago in the Fertile Crescent, at the start of the Neolithic era. People were learning to bend nature to their will, producing much more food than they could eat at one time. These Neolithic farmers stored their excess grain in large pits and clay silos. But these stores of food attracted hordes of rodents, as well as their predator, Felis silvestris libica, the wildcat found across North Africa and Southwest Asia. These wildcats were fast, fierce, carnivorous hunters, and they were remarkably similar in size and appearance to today's domestic cats. The main differences being that ancient wildcats were more muscular, had striped coats, and were less social towards other cats and humans. The abundance of prey in rodent-infested granaries drew in these typically solitary animals. And as the wildcats learned to tolerate the presence of humans and other cats during mealtime, farmers likewise tolerated the cats in exchange for free pest control. The relationship was so beneficial that the cats migrated with Neolithic farmers from Anatolia into Europe and the Mediterranean. Around the same time, the Egyptians domesticated their own local cats, revered for their ability to dispatch venomous snakes, catch birds, and kill rats. Domestic cats became important to Egyptian religious culture. They gained immortality in frescoes, hieroglyphs, statues, and even tombs, mummified alongside their owners. Egyptian ship cats cruised the Nile, holding poisonous river snakes at bay, and after graduating to larger vessels, they too began to migrate from port to port. During the time of the Roman Empire, ships traveling between India and Egypt carried the lineage of the Central Asian wildcat. Centuries later, in the Middle Ages, Egyptian cats voyaged up to the Baltic Sea on the ships of Viking seafarers, and both the Near Eastern and North African wildcats continued to travel across Europe, eventually setting sail for Australia and the Americas. Today, most house cats have descended from either the Near Eastern or the Egyptian lineage, but close analysis of the genomes and coat patterns of modern cats tells us that unlike dogs, which have undergone centuries of selective breeding, modern cats are genetically very similar to ancient cats, and apart from making them more social and docile, we've done little to alter their natural behaviors. In other words, cats today are more or less as they've always been: wild animals, fierce hunters, creatures that don't see us as their keepers. And given our long history together, they might not be wrong. Cats have played important roles throughout history. In medieval Europe, cats were both revered and feared. During the Black Death, some believed that cats were associated with witchcraft and killed many of them. This actually made the plague worse, as there were fewer cats to control the rat population that carried the disease. In Japan, cats have been celebrated for centuries. The famous maneki neko, or beckoning cat, is a symbol of good luck and fortune. In Islamic culture, cats are highly regarded. It's said that the Prophet Muhammad loved cats and treated them with kindness. Cats have been sailors, mousers, companions to royalty, and even war heroes. One famous story is that of Unsinkable Sam, a cat who survived the sinking of 3 ships during World War II. On May 27, 1941, the German battleship Bismarck sank in a fierce firefight, leaving only 118 of her 2,200 crew members alive. But when a British destroyer came to collect the prisoners, they found an unexpected survivor, a black and white cat clinging to a floating plank. For the next several months, this cat hunted rats and raised British morale, until a sudden torpedo strike shattered the hull and sank that ship too, but miraculously, not the cat. Nicknamed Unsinkable Sam, he rode to Gibraltar with the rescued crew and served as a ship cat on 3 more vessels, one of which also sank, before retiring to the Belfast home for sailors. Cats have been working alongside humans for thousands of years, helping us just as often as we help them, and today they continue to be one of the most beloved animals on the planet. Section 11. Senior Cat Care. As your cat ages, their needs change. Senior cats, typically considered to be 7 years and older, require special care to ensure they remain comfortable and healthy in their golden years. Common health issues in senior cats: arthritis. Many older cats develop arthritis, which causes joint pain and stiffness. Signs include difficulty jumping, reluctance to climb stairs, and changes in grooming habits. You can help by providing soft bedding, ramps or steps to reach favorite spots, and joint supplements or pain medication as recommended by your vet. Kidney disease. As mentioned earlier, this is extremely common in older cats. Regular vet checkups and blood work can catch it early. Hyperthyroidism. This condition, where the thyroid produces too much hormone, is common in senior cats. It's treatable with medication, diet, or surgery. Dental disease. Older cats often have significant dental issues. Regular dental care is essential. Vision and hearing loss. Some senior cats develop vision or hearing problems. Keep their environment consistent so they can navigate easily. Cognitive decline. Some cats develop feline cognitive dysfunction, similar to dementia in humans. Signs include disorientation, changes in sleep patterns, increased vocalization, and changes in litter box habits. How to care for your senior cat. More frequent vet visits. Senior cats should see the vet at least twice a year for checkups and blood work. Adjust their diet. Senior cats may need a diet formulated for their age, with more easily digestible protein and fewer calories if they're less active. Keep them comfortable. Provide soft, warm bedding. Make sure food, water, and litter boxes are easily accessible. Consider heated beds for cats with arthritis. Monitor their weight. Both weight loss and weight gain can indicate health problems in senior cats. Continue to play and engage. Just because your cat is older doesn't mean they don't need mental and physical stimulation. Adjust play sessions to their ability level. Be patient. Senior cats might become more vocal, need more reassurance, or have accidents. Be understanding and patient with them. End-of-life care. This is a difficult topic, but it's important. As your cat ages, there may come a time when you need to make decisions about their quality of life. Talk to your vet about pain management and palliative care. And when the time comes, know that choosing euthanasia to end suffering is an act of love. Your senior cat has given you years of companionship. Now it's your turn to ensure their remaining years are comfortable and filled with love. We've just covered how to care for your senior cat through all the stages of aging. And I want to be completely honest with you. Senior cats are more vulnerable to emergencies than younger cats. They can go from seemingly fine to critical in a matter of hours. That's why I created something specifically for senior and disabled cat parents, a comprehensive ebook called Emergency First Aid for Senior and Disabled Indoor Cats. This guide covers every emergency scenario you might face with an aging cat, from recognizing subtle signs of distress that are easy to miss in seniors to step-by-step protocols for the most common senior cat emergencies. It includes printable checklists, decision trees for when to rush to the vet versus when you can monitor at home, and specific modifications for cats with mobility issues or chronic conditions. If you have a senior or disabled cat, this could literally save their life one day. The link is in the description below. Now, let's talk about DIY enrichment. Section 12. Bringing a new cat home. Whether you're adopting your first cat or adding another to your household, bringing a new cat home is exciting, but also requires preparation. Before you bring your cat home, cat-proof your home. Remove toxic plants and substances, secure windows and balconies, hide electrical cords, make sure small objects are out of reach. Set up supplies. You'll need a litter box, litter, food and water bowls, high-quality cat food, a carrier, a scratching post, toys, and a bed or blanket. It's best to have all of this ready before your cat arrives. Choose a safe room. For the first few days, your new cat should stay in one room to adjust. This room should have their food, water, litter box, and a few toys. It should be quiet and away from the busiest parts of your home. The first few days, let them adjust at their own pace. Don't force interaction. Let your cat explore their safe room and come to you when they're ready. Establish a routine. Feed your cat at the same times each day. This helps them feel secure. Spend time in the room. Sit quietly in the room and let your cat get used to your presence. You can read, work on your laptop, or just talk softly to them. Gradually introduce them to the rest of the house. After a few days, when your cat seems comfortable, you can start letting them explore other areas of your home, one room at a time. If you have other pets, keep them separated at first. Your new cat and existing pets should not meet right away. Let them get used to each other's scents first by swapping bedding or rubbing a towel on one and letting the other smell it. Supervised introduction. After a few days, allow them to see each other through a baby gate or cracked door. Watch their body language closely. Gradual integration. Slowly increase their time together, always supervised. Be patient. It can take weeks or even months for pets to fully accept each other. Common mistakes to avoid. Rushing the process. Don't force your new cat to interact before they're ready. Not enough resources. If you have multiple cats, make sure you have enough litter boxes, food bowls, and resting spots for everyone. Punishing. Fear. If your new cat is scared and hiding, don't punish them. Be patient and give them time. Forgetting about existing pets. If you have other pets, make sure they still get attention and reassurance. Bringing a new cat home can be stressful for both you and the cat, but with patience and preparation, you can set the stage for a loving, lifelong relationship. Section 13. The Complete Guide to Kitten Care. Let's talk about kittens. If you've just brought home a tiny ball of fluff, or you're thinking about getting a kitten, this section is going to give you everything you need to know to raise a happy, healthy, well-adjusted cat. The critical socialization period. The most important time in a kitten's life is between 2 and 7 weeks of age. This is called the socialization period. During this time, kittens learn how to interact with other cats, other animals, and humans. Kittens who are properly socialized during this period are much more likely to grow up to be friendly, confident, well-adjusted cats. If you're adopting a kitten, try to choose one that's been handled regularly by humans, exposed to different sights and sounds, and has stayed with their mother and litter mates until at least 8 weeks of age. Kittens separated from their mothers too early often have behavioral problems later in life. What your kitten needs. Proper nutrition. Kittens have different nutritional needs than adult cats. They need more calories, more protein, and more fat to support their rapid growth. Feed your kitten a high-quality kitten formula food. Don't feed them adult cat food until they're at least 1 year old. Kittens should eat 3 to 4 times a day until they're about 6 months old. Then you can transition to twice daily feedings. Veterinary care. Your kitten should see the vet within the first week of bringing them home. They'll need a series of vaccinations, usually starting at 6 to 8 weeks of age and continuing until they're about 16 weeks old. Your vet will also check for parasites and discuss spaying or neutering, which is typically done around 5 to 6 months of age. Litter box training. Most kittens instinctively know how to use a litter box, but you still need to show them where it is. Place your kitten in the litter box after meals and naps. Keep the box clean. If your kitten has accidents, don't punish them. Just calmly place them in the litter box. Play and socialization. Kittens need lots of playtime to burn off energy and develop their hunting skills. Play with your kitten several times a day using interactive toys like feather wands or toy mice. Also, handle your kitten gently and frequently to help them get used to human touch. Expose them to different people, sounds, and experiences to build their confidence. Safe environment. Kittens are curious and fearless, which can get them into trouble. Kitten-proof your home by removing small objects they could swallow, securing electrical cords, keeping toxic substances out of reach, and blocking off any spaces where a kitten could get stuck or hurt. Scratching posts. Introduce scratching posts early so your kitten learns where it's appropriate to scratch. Place posts near their favorite sleeping spots and wherever they naturally try to scratch. Common kitten problems and solutions. Biting and scratching during play. This is normal kitten behavior, but it needs to be redirected. Never use your hands as toys. If your kitten bites or scratches you during play, immediately stop playing and walk away. This teaches them that biting ends the fun. Redirect their energy to appropriate toys, climbing curtains and furniture. Kittens love to climb. Provide cat trees and vertical spaces where climbing is allowed. Use deterrents like double-sided tape on furniture you want to protect. Getting into everything. Kittens are endlessly curious. Keep them safe by removing hazards and providing plenty of appropriate outlets for their energy. Not using the litter box. If your kitten isn't using the litter box, make sure it's clean, easily accessible, and in a quiet location. Rule out medical issues by visiting your vet. Try a different type of litter if needed. Introducing your kitten to other pets. If you have other pets, introduce them slowly and carefully. Keep the kitten separated at first, letting pets sniff each other under doors or through baby gates. Supervise all interactions closely. Be patient. It can take time for pets to adjust to each other. The teenage phase. Around 6 months to 2 years of age, kittens enter their teenage phase. They might become more independent, test boundaries, or display increased energy, and sometimes aggression. Stay consistent with rules and continue to provide plenty of play and enrichment. This phase will pass. Spaying and neutering. This is one of the most important things you can do for your kitten. Spaying or neutering prevents unwanted litters, reduces the risk of certain cancers, and eliminates behaviors associated with mating, like spraying, yowling, and roaming. Most vets recommend doing this around 5 to 6 months of age, before the first heat cycle in females. Setting your kitten up for success. The experiences your kitten has in their first few months with you will shape their entire life. Be patient, consistent, and loving. Provide proper care, socialization, and training. And remember, that tiny kitten will grow into an adult cat who will be with you for 15 to 20 years. The time you invest now will pay off for the rest of their life. Section 14. Everything you need to know about cat grooming. Cats are famously clean animals who spend hours grooming themselves every day, but that doesn't mean they don't need our help. In this section, we're going to cover everything you need to know about grooming your cat. Brushing. Regular brushing is important for all cats, but especially for long-haired breeds. Brushing removes loose hair, prevents matting, distributes natural oils, reduces hairballs, and gives you a chance to check for lumps, bumps, or parasites. How often to brush? Short-haired cats should be brushed once or twice a week. Medium-haired cats should be brushed 2 to 3 times a week. Long-haired cats need daily brushing to prevent mats. Choosing the right brush. For short-haired cats, use a rubber curry brush or a bristle brush. For long-haired cats, use a slicker brush or a metal comb. For cats with undercoats, use a de-shedding tool during shedding season. How to brush your cat. Start when your cat is calm and relaxed. Brush in the direction of hair growth. Be gentle, especially on sensitive areas like the belly and legs. If you encounter a mat, don't pull. Use your fingers or a mat splitter to gently work it out. Reward your cat with treats and praise to make brushing a positive experience. Bathing. Most cats don't need regular baths because they're so good at grooming themselves. However, there are exceptions. You might need to bathe your cat if they get into something sticky or toxic, if they have a skin condition that requires medicated baths, if they're elderly or overweight and can't groom themselves properly, or if they're a hairless breed like a Sphinx. How to bathe a cat. First, gather your supplies: cat-specific shampoo, towels, a non-slip mat, and a cup or spray nozzle. Trim your cat's nails beforehand to protect yourself from scratches. Brush your cat to remove loose hair. Fill a sink or tub with a few inches of lukewarm water. Place your cat in the water and use the cup or spray nozzle to wet their fur, avoiding their face. Apply a small amount of shampoo and lather gently. Rinse thoroughly. Wrap your cat in a towel and dry them as much as possible. Keep them in a warm room until they're completely dry. Nail trimming. Most indoor cats need their nails trimmed every 2 to 3 weeks. If you can hear your cat's nails clicking on the floor, they're too long. How to trim your cat's nails. Use cat-specific nail clippers. Choose a time when your cat is calm. Gently press on the paw pad to extend the nail. Look for the pink, quick inside the nail. Only trim the clear, sharp tip, staying well away from the quick. If you accidentally cut the quick and it bleeds, apply styptic powder or cornstarch to stop the bleeding. Start by trimming just 1 or 2 nails at a time if your cat is resistant. Gradually work up to doing all nails in one session. Ear cleaning. Check your cat's ears weekly. Healthy ears should be pink, clean, and odor-free. If you notice dark, waxy buildup, redness, swelling, or a bad smell, see your vet, as these can indicate ear mites or an infection. How to clean your cat's ears. Use a cat-specific ear cleaner. Never use cotton swabs, which can damage the ear canal. Put a few drops of cleaner in the ear. Massage the base of the ear gently. Let your cat shake their head. Use a cotton ball to wipe away any debris from the outer ear. Dental care. As we discussed earlier, dental disease is extremely common in cats. Regular dental care at home can help prevent it. How to brush your cat's teeth. Use a cat-specific toothbrush and toothpaste. Never use human toothpaste, which can be toxic to cats. Start by getting your cat used to having their mouth touched. Lift their lip and touch their teeth and gums with your finger. Once they're comfortable with this, introduce the toothbrush. Apply a small amount of toothpaste to the brush and gently brush the outside of the teeth in a circular motion. Focus on the back teeth where plaque tends to accumulate. Brush for about 30 seconds on each side. Aim to brush your cat's teeth daily, or at least several times a week. Eye care. Your cat's eyes should be clear and bright with no discharge. A small amount of crusty discharge in the corners is normal, but excessive watering, thick discharge, redness, or squinting can indicate a problem. How to clean your cat's eyes. If your cat has normal crusty discharge, you can clean it with a soft, damp cloth. Wipe from the inner corner outward, using a different part of the cloth for each eye to avoid spreading infection. If you notice excessive discharge or other concerning symptoms, see your vet. Dealing with mats. Long-haired cats can develop mats, which are painful tangles of fur. If you find a mat, try to work it out gently with your fingers or a mat splitter. If the mat is too tight or close to the skin, don't try to cut it out yourself. You could accidentally cut your cat's skin. Take them to a professional groomer or vet instead. When to see a professional groomer, if your cat has severe matting, if they're extremely resistant to grooming, or if you want a specific haircut like a lion cut, you might need to see a professional groomer. Make sure you choose a groomer who is experienced with cats and uses gentle, fear-free techniques. Making grooming a positive experience. Start grooming routines when your cat is young so they get used to it. Keep sessions short and positive. Use treats and praise. Never punish your cat for resisting grooming. If your cat becomes stressed or aggressive during grooming, take a break and try again later. With patience and positive reinforcement, most cats can learn to tolerate and even enjoy grooming time. Section 15. The science of cat intelligence and memory. Let's talk about something fascinating. Just how smart are cats? And what do they actually remember? For a long time, scientists believed cats weren't as intelligent as dogs because they're harder to study. Dogs are eager to please and will perform tasks for rewards, making them easy test subjects. Cats, on the other hand, are independent and often don't care about participating in experiments. But recent research has revealed that cats are much more intelligent than we gave them credit for. Object permanence. Cats understand object permanence, meaning they know that objects continue to exist even when they can't see them. If you hide a toy under a blanket, your cat knows it's still there. This is a cognitive ability that human children don't develop until around 8 months of age. Cause and effect. Cats understand cause and effect. They know that knocking something off a table will cause it to fall. They know that meowing at you will get your attention. They learn which of their behaviors lead to which outcomes and adjust their behavior accordingly. Problem solving. Cats are excellent problem solvers. If they want to get somewhere or access something, they'll figure out a way. They can learn to open doors, drawers, and even cabinets. They can figure out puzzle feeders and interactive toys. Social cognition. Cats understand social relationships. They can distinguish between familiar and unfamiliar people. They recognize their owner's voice and footsteps. They can read human emotions and body language. Studies have shown that cats adjust their behavior based on their owner's emotional state. Communication. Cats have developed a sophisticated system of communication with humans. They use different meows for different requests. They've learned that humans respond to vocalizations, so they've essentially created a language specifically for communicating with us. Learning and training. While cats are often thought of as untrainable, that's not true at all. Cats can learn through observation, trial and error, and training. They can learn their names, respond to commands, and even perform tricks. The key is using positive reinforcement and finding what motivates your individual cat. Now let's talk about memory. Cats have impressive memory abilities that scientists are only beginning to understand. Short-term memory. Studies suggest that cats have a short-term memory of about 16 hours. This means they can remember events and information for most of a day before it fades. For comparison, dogs have a short-term memory of about 5 minutes. Long-term memory. Cats form long-term memories of important experiences, especially those with strong emotional content. They remember people, places, routines, traumatic events, and learn behaviors for years, possibly for their entire lives. Episodic memory. Recent research suggests that cats have episodic memory, which is the ability to remember specific events and experiences. This is a higher level of memory that was once thought to be unique to humans. Your cat doesn't just remember that you exist, they remember specific interactions you've had together. Spatial memory. Cats have excellent spatial memory. They create detailed mental maps of their territory. This is why cats who get lost can sometimes find their way home from miles away. They remember where things are located in their environment and can navigate based on this information. What do cats remember about you? Your scent. Scent is the most important way cats recognize individuals. Your cat has memorized your unique scent and can distinguish you from others even when they can't see you. Your voice. Cats recognize their owner's voice and can distinguish it from the voices of strangers. Studies have shown that cats respond more strongly to their owner's voice than to unfamiliar voices. Your routine. Cats are masters of routine. They know what time you usually wake up when you feed them, when you come home from work. They've memorized your daily patterns and expect you to follow them. Your emotions. Cats remember how you make them feel. If you're consistently kind, gentle, and loving, your cat will remember that and trust you. If you've scared them or hurt them, they'll remember that too and might be wary of you. Specific experiences. Cats remember significant events they've experienced with you. The time you took them to the vet, the day you brought them home, the times you've comforted them when they were scared. These memories shape how they perceive their relationship with you. Can cats hold grudges? Sort of. Cats don't hold grudges in the human sense of harboring resentment, but they do remember negative experiences and adjust their behavior accordingly. If you accidentally step on your cat's tail, they might avoid you for a while. But this isn't a grudge. It's a reasonable response based on their memory of the painful experience. With time and positive interactions, they'll forgive and forget. Do cats remember being kittens? It's unclear whether cats have specific memories from their kittenhood, but they do retain learned behaviors and emotional responses from that time. A cat who was poorly socialized as a kitten might always be somewhat fearful of people, even if they can't remember why. A cat who had positive experiences with humans as a kitten will likely be friendly and confident for life. Can you improve your cat's memory? Mental stimulation can help keep your cat's mind sharp as they age. Provide puzzle feeders, teach them new tricks, play interactive games, and change up their environment occasionally to keep them engaged. Just like with humans, use it or lose it applies to cognitive function in cats. The more we learn about cat intelligence and memory, the more impressed we become. Cats are clever, perceptive, and have rich inner lives. Understanding their cognitive abilities can help us provide better care and build stronger bonds with them. Section 16. 50 incredible cat facts that will blow your mind. Let's take a break from the heavy stuff and dive into some truly amazing facts about cats. Some of these are going to shock you, some will make you laugh, and all of them will make you appreciate just how remarkable these animals are. Fact number 1. A group of cats is called a clouder. A group of kittens is called a kindle. Now you know. Fact number 2. Cats have been around for about 12 million years. They've outlived the dinosaurs and will probably outlive us too. Fact number 3. A cat's nose print is unique, just like a human fingerprint. No two cats have the same nose print. Fact number 4. Cats can't taste sweetness. They lack the taste receptors for detecting sweet flavors. That's why they're not interested in candy or desserts. Fact number 5. A cat's purr vibrates at a frequency of 25 to 150 hertz. This frequency range has been shown to promote healing of bones and tissues. Cats might literally be healing themselves when they purr. Fact number 6. Cats sleep for about 70% of their lives. That means the average cat spends about 13 to 16 hours a day sleeping. Over a lifetime, that's about 13 to 16 years of sleep. Fact number 7. A cat's heart beats nearly twice as fast as a human heart, at 110 to 140 beats per minute. Fact number 8. Cats have 32 muscles in each ear, allowing them to rotate their ears 180 degrees. They can also move each ear independently. Fact number 9. A cat can jump up to 6 times its length. That's like a human jumping the length of a school bus. Fact number 10. Cats have a third eyelid called the nictitating membrane. You might see it when your cat is sleepy or sick. It helps protect and moisten the eye. Fact number 11. The longest living cat on record was named Cream Puff. She lived to be 38 years old. She was born in 1967 and died in 2005. Fact number 12, cats have over 20 different vocalizations, including the meow, purr, chirp, growl, hiss, and yowl. Fact number 13, a cat's brain is 90% similar to a human brain. In fact, the emotional center of a cat's brain is more similar to humans than to dogs. Fact number 14, cats have whiskers on the backs of their front legs. These help them when hunting and climbing. Fact number 15, a house cat can reach speeds of up to 30 miles per hour when running. That's faster than Usain Bolt. Fact number 16, cats spend about 30 to 50% of their day grooming themselves. Fact number 17, a cat's flexible spine and lack of a functional collarbone allow them to fit through any space that their head can fit through. Fact number 18, cats have more bones than humans. Cats have 230 bones, while humans have 206. Fact number 19, the world's richest cat is named Blackie. When his owner died, he left Blackie a £7 million fortune, making him the wealthiest cat in the world. Fact number 20, cats can rotate their ears 180 degrees to locate sounds with incredible precision. Fact number 21, the technical term for a hairball is a bezoar. Fact number 22, cats can't see directly below their noses. That's why they sometimes can't find treats that are right in front of them. Fact number 23, in ancient Egypt, when a family cat died, family members would shave off their eyebrows as a sign of mourning. Fact number 24, the oldest cat video on YouTube dates back to 1894. It shows boxing cats. Yes, people have been obsessed with cat videos for over 100 years. Fact number 25, a cat's jaw can't move sideways. This is why they can't chew large chunks of food and why they seem to swallow things whole. Fact number 26, cats only sweat through their paw pads. Fact number 27, a cat's field of view is about 200 degrees compared to a human's 180 degrees. Fact number 28, the record for the loudest purr belongs to a cat named Merlin, whose purr was measured at 67.8 decibels. That's as loud as a shower. Fact number 29, cats have scent glands on their cheeks, forehead, paws, and tail. When they rub against you, they're marking you with their scent. Fact number 30, a female cat is called a queen or a molly. A male cat is called a tom. Fact number 31, cats can make over 100 different sounds. Dogs can only make about 10. Fact number 32, a cat's hearing is much better than a dog's. Cats can hear ultrasonic sounds that rodents make to communicate. Fact number 33, the largest domestic cat breed is the Maine Coon. Males can weigh up to 25 pounds and measure up to 40 inches long. Fact number 34, the smallest cat breed is the Singapura. Adult females weigh as little as 4 pounds. Fact number 35, cats have been kept as pets for about 4,000 years. Fact number 36, Sir Isaac Newton invented the cat door. He was working on experiments when his cat kept interrupting by scratching at the door, so he cut a hole in it. Fact number 37, Abraham Lincoln kept 4 cats in the White House. Fact number 38, cats can be right-pawed or left-pawed, just like humans are right or left-handed. Fact number 39, a cat's tongue has tiny backward-facing barbs called papillae. These help them groom and also make their tongue feel like sandpaper. Fact number 40, cats spend nearly a third of their waking hours grooming themselves. Fact number 41, a cat's nose has a unique ridged pattern, similar to a human fingerprint. Fact number 42, cats can drink seawater. Their kidneys are efficient enough to filter out the salt. Fact number 43, the first cat in space was a French cat named Felicette in 1963. She survived the trip. Fact number 44, cats have an average of 24 whiskers on their face, arranged in 4 rows, but they also have whiskers above their eyes, on their chin, and on the backs of their front legs. Fact number 45, A cat's whiskers are roughly as wide as their body, which is why they use them to determine if they can fit through tight spaces. Fact number 46. Cats can't see in complete darkness, but they can see in light 6 times dimmer than what humans need to see. Fact number 47. A cat's tail contains nearly 10% of all the bones in their body. Fact number 48. Cats can rotate their bodies mid-fall to land on their feet. This is called the righting reflex and develops by the time kittens are about 3 to 4 weeks old. Fact number 49. The heaviest domestic cat on record weighed 46 pounds. His name was Himmy and he lived in Australia. Fact number 50. The CIA once spent $20 million in the 1960s training cats to spy on the Soviet Union. The project was called Acoustic Kitty. It was abandoned after the first cat was hit by a taxi. These facts just scratch the surface of how amazing cats are. The more you learn about them, the more fascinating they become. Section 17. Stress and anxiety in cats. Let's talk about something that affects many cats but often goes unnoticed: stress and anxiety. Cats are sensitive creatures, and stress can have serious impacts on their health and behavior. Signs your cat is stressed. Changes in eating habits. Stress can cause cats to eat more or less than usual. Changes in litter box habits. Stressed cats might urinate or defecate outside the litter box. Excessive grooming. Some cats groom themselves excessively when stressed, sometimes to the point of creating bald spots. Hiding. A stressed cat might spend more time hiding than usual. Aggression. Stress can make cats more aggressive towards people or other pets. Excessive vocalization. Some stressed cats become more vocal, crying or yowling more often. Decreased activity. Stressed cats might play less and sleep more. Common causes of cat stress. Changes in routine. Cats thrive on routine. Changes like different feeding times, new work schedules, or house guests can be stressful. Moving to a new home. This is one of the most stressful events for a cat. Everything familiar is suddenly gone. New pets, or people in the home. The introduction of a new family member, whether human or animal, can upset the household dynamic. Vet visits. Most cats find veterinary visits extremely stressful. Loud noises. Thunderstorms, fireworks, construction noise, or even loud music can stress cats. Conflict with other cats. In multi-cat households, tension between cats is a common source of stress. Lack of enrichment. Bored cats can become stressed cats. Pain or illness. Physical discomfort is a major source of stress. How to reduce your cat's stress. Maintain routine. Try to feed, play with, and interact with your cat at the same times each day. Provide hiding spots. Cats need places where they can retreat and feel safe. Cat trees with enclosed spaces, cardboard boxes, or underbed spaces work well. Use pheromone products. Products like Feline release synthetic pheromones that can help calm anxious cats. Ensure resource availability. In multi-cat households, make sure there are enough litter boxes, food bowls, water bowls, and resting spots for everyone. Play therapy. Regular interactive play sessions can help reduce stress and burn off anxious energy. Vertical space. Cats feel safer when they can be up high. Provide cat trees, shelves, or other vertical spaces. Background noise. Some cats are calmed by soft music or white noise machines, especially during thunderstorms or fireworks. Calming supplements. There are various calming supplements available for cats, including those containing L-theanine, chamomile, or valerian root. Always consult your vet before giving supplements. Dealing with specific stressful situations. Vet visits. Use a calm, reassuring voice. Bring a towel or blanket from home that smells familiar. Consider using a pheromone spray in the carrier. Some vets offer fear-free certification, using techniques designed to minimize stress. Moving. Keep your cat in one room with their belongings while you pack and move. Once you're in the new place, set up a safe room with their familiar items. Gradually let them explore the rest of the house. New pets. Introduce new pets slowly. Keep them separated at first, allowing them to get used to each other's scents before meeting face to face. Thunderstorms and fireworks. Create a safe space in an interior room. Close curtains to muffle sounds and flashes. Use calming pheromones. Stay calm yourself, as cats pick up on your anxiety. When to see a vet. If your cat's stress is severe, persistent, or leading to health problems, see your vet. They can rule out underlying medical issues and may prescribe anti-anxiety medication if needed. Chronic stress suppresses the immune system and can contribute to serious health problems like urinary blockages, digestive issues, and heart problems. Long-term stress prevention. The best way to deal with stress is to prevent it in the first place. Provide a stable, enriched environment. Pay attention to your cat's body language and emotional state. Address problems early before they become serious. And remember, a happy cat is a healthy cat. Section 18. Multi-cat households. Living with multiple cats can be incredibly rewarding, but it also comes with unique challenges. In this section, we're going to talk about how to successfully manage a multi-cat household. How many cats is too many? There's no magic number. Some people can successfully care for 5 or 6 cats. Others struggle with 2. It depends on your resources, space, time, and the individual personalities of the cats. As a general rule, if you can provide adequate resources, attention, and veterinary care for all your cats, and they're all happy and healthy, you're probably fine. Introducing a new cat to your existing cats. We touched on this earlier, but let's go deeper. The introduction process is critical and can determine whether your cats will be friends, tolerate each other, or become enemies. Step 1. Separate spaces. When you first bring a new cat home, keep them completely separated from your existing cats. The new cat should have their own room with food, water, litter box, and toys. Step 2. Scent swapping. After a few days, start swapping scents. Rub a towel on one cat and let the other smell it. Feed them on opposite sides of the door so they associate each other's scent with something positive. Step 3. Visual contact. After about a week, allow the cats to see each other through a baby gate or cracked door. Watch their body language closely. If they seem curious and relaxed, that's good. If they're hissing or showing aggression, you're moving too fast. Step 4. Supervised interaction. Once the cats seem comfortable seeing each other, allow brief supervised interactions in a neutral space. Keep these sessions short and positive. If any cat shows signs of stress, separate them and try again later. Step 5. Gradual integration. Slowly increase the time the cats spend together. Always supervise until you're confident they won't hurt each other. This entire process can take weeks or even months. Don't rush it. Resource management in multi-cat households. One of the biggest causes of conflict in multi-cat homes is competition for resources. Here's how to prevent this. Litter boxes. The rule is 1 litter box per cat, plus 1 extra. So if you have 3 cats, you should have 4 litter boxes. Place them in different locations so cats don't have to compete. Food and water bowls. Each cat should have their own food and water bowls. Some cats do better with meals served in separate rooms to reduce stress during feeding time. Resting spots. Make sure there are enough comfortable resting spots for all cats. Cats don't like to share sleeping areas. Vertical space. In multi-cat households, vertical space becomes even more important. It allows cats to establish territories and avoid each other when needed. Attention. Make sure each cat gets individual attention from you every day. This prevents jealousy and helps maintain your bond with each cat. Managing conflict. Even in well-managed multi-cat households, conflicts can arise. Here's how to handle them. Recognize the signs. Watch for tension like staring, blocking doorways or resources, chasing or hissing. Address problems early before they escalate. Provide escape routes. Cats should never feel cornered. Make sure there are multiple exits from every room and that no cat is blocking another from accessing resources. Separate if necessary. If cats are fighting, Separate them and restart the introduction process. Sometimes cats who were once friends can become enemies due to redirected aggression or changes in the household. A slow reintroduction can help. Play therapy. Interactive play can reduce tension by burning off energy and providing a positive outlet for hunting instincts. Play with all your cats together if possible, or separately if needed. The benefits of multi-cat households. When done right, having multiple cats can be wonderful. Cats can keep each other company when you're away. They can play together and provide socialization. Many cats, especially those adopted from the same litter or who bonded as kittens, become best friends who groom each other, sleep together, and bring each other comfort. Signs your cats are bonded: grooming each other, sleeping, touching, or intertwined, playing together, slow blinking at each other, and rubbing against each other are all signs your cats have formed a positive bond. When cats don't get along, not all cats will become friends, and that's okay. As long as they can coexist peacefully and aren't constantly stressed, it's fine if they simply tolerate each other. Some cats prefer to be only cats, and that's okay too. If your cats are making each other miserable despite your best efforts, rehoming one might be the kindest option for everyone. Managing a multi-cat household requires patience, resources, and attention, but when it works, it's beautiful. There's nothing quite like watching your cats curl up together for a nap or seeing them chase each other around the house in play. Section 19. DIY cat enrichment and homemade toys. You don't need to spend a fortune to keep your cat entertained and enriched. In this section, we're going to talk about DIY enrichment ideas and homemade toys you can make with things you probably already have around your house. DIY toy number 1, the paper bag hideout. Simply give your cat a paper grocery bag with the handles removed. Most cats love exploring, hiding in and pouncing from paper bags. Never use plastic bags, which can be a suffocation hazard. DIY toy number 2, cardboard box castle. Save cardboard boxes of various sizes. Cut holes in them to create entrances and exits. Stack them or connect them to create a multi-level hideout. Cats will spend hours exploring. DIY toy number 3, the toilet paper roll puzzle. Take empty toilet paper rolls and cut holes in the sides. Place treats inside. Your cat has to figure out how to get the treats out. This provides mental stimulation and rewards. DIY toy number 4, the sock fish. Take an old sock, stuff it with catnip and a little cotton or fabric scraps, and tie the end closed. Your cat will love batting this around and bunny kicking it. DIY toy number 5, the feather wand. Attach feathers, ribbons, or strips of fabric to a stick or dowel using string. This makes a great interactive toy for play sessions. Just remember to put it away when you're done playing so your cat doesn't swallow the string. DIY toy number 6, ice cube fun. On hot days, give your cat ice cubes to bat around. Some cats are fascinated by them. You can even freeze small treats inside for extra interest. DIY toy number 7, the treat treasure hunt. Hide small amounts of treats or dry food around the house. Your cat will enjoy hunting for them. This satisfies their hunting instincts and keeps them active. DIY toy number 8, the ping pong ball track. Cut holes in the sides of a cardboard box. Put ping pong balls inside. Your cat can bat at the balls through the holes, but the balls can't escape. This is endlessly entertaining for many cats. DIY enrichment number 9, window perches. Create a comfortable spot by a window where your cat can watch birds and outdoor activities. You can use a sturdy shelf, a specially designed cat window, perch, or even just a comfortable cushion on a wide windowsill. DIY enrichment number 10, cat TV. Set up a bird feeder outside a window where your cat likes to sit. Your cat will be entertained watching the birds. You can also play cat TV videos on YouTube or tablet. There are hours of content featuring birds, fish, and squirrels made specifically for cats. DIY enrichment number 11, catnip garden. Grow your own catnip, catgrass, or cat-safe herbs in pots. Your cat can nibble on these and roll in them. It's free entertainment and healthy too. DIY enrichment number 12. The puzzle feeder. Cut holes in a plastic container and place treats inside. Your cat has to figure out how to get them out. You can make this as easy or difficult as your cat's skill level requires. DIY enrichment number 13. Rotate toys. You don't need tons of toys. Just rotate the ones you have. Keep some put away and bring them out every few weeks so they seem new and interesting again. DIY enrichment number 14. Scent enrichment. Bring in new, safe scents for your cat to explore. This could be a pine cone from outside, a paper bag that held vegetables, or a new cardboard box. Let your cat sniff and investigate. DIY enrichment number 15. Bubble chasing. Blow cat-safe bubbles. Available at pet stores or make your own with cat-safe dish soap. Many cats enjoy chasing and popping bubbles. Safety considerations for DIY toys. Always supervise your cat with new toys until you're sure they're safe. Remove any small parts that could be swallowed. Never use yarn, string, or ribbon unsupervised, as these can cause intestinal blockages if swallowed. Check toys regularly for damage and throw away anything that's falling apart. Avoid anything with toxic materials or sharp edges. The benefits of DIY enrichment. Making your own enrichment items is cost-effective, creative, and allows you to customize to your cat's preferences. Plus, the process of figuring out what your cat likes is fun and helps you bond with them. Some of the best cat toys are things you make at home, not expensive store-bought items. Section 20. The ultimate guide to cat behavior problems. Let's tackle the tough stuff. Behavior problems. Every cat owner deals with unwanted behaviors at some point. The key is understanding why the behavior is happening and addressing the root cause. Problem number 1, scratching furniture. This is one of the most common complaints. But remember, scratching is a natural, necessary behavior for cats. They're not doing it to spite you. They're doing it to maintain their claws, mark their territory, and stretch their muscles. Solutions. Provide plenty of appropriate scratching surfaces. Try different types: vertical posts, horizontal scratchers, sisal, carpet, cardboard. Place scratchers near areas where your cat already likes to scratch. Make furniture less appealing by covering it with double-sided tape or aluminum foil. Trim your cat's nails regularly. Reward your cat when they use appropriate scratching surfaces. Never punish them for scratching, as this doesn't work and damages your relationship. Problem number 2, aggression towards people. Cat aggression can have many causes: fear, pain, overstimulation, play, or redirected aggression. Solutions: identify the trigger. Is your cat aggressive during petting? You might be petting too long or in a spot they don't like. Is your cat aggressive during play? You might need to redirect play to appropriate toys and never use your hands as toys. Is your cat aggressive unpredictably? They might be in pain. See a vet. For fear-based aggression, give your cat space and let them come to you. Never punish aggression, as this makes it worse. In severe cases, consult a veterinary behaviorist. Problem number 3, urinating outside the litter box. We've touched on this, but it's such a common problem that it deserves more attention. This can be caused by medical issues, litter box problems, stress, or territorial marking. Solutions: rule out medical causes first. Take your cat to the vet. Make sure the litter box is clean, large enough, easily accessible, and in a quiet location. Try different types of litter. Ensure you have enough litter boxes for the number of cats. Address any sources of stress in the environment. Clean soiled areas thoroughly with an enzymatic cleaner to remove the scent. Never punish your cat for accidents. Problem number 4, excessive meowing. Some cats are just naturally vocal, but excessive meowing can indicate a problem. Causes include seeking attention, hunger, stress, cognitive decline in senior cats, or medical issues. Solutions: don't reward excessive meowing with attention. Wait until your cat is quiet to respond. Ensure basic needs are met: food, water, clean litter box, and enough play. Increase interactive playtime. For senior cats, see a vet to rule out cognitive decline. If your cat's meowing is sudden or excessive, always consult a vet as it could indicate pain or illness. Problem number 5, destructive chewing. Some cats chew on inappropriate items like electrical cords, plants, or plastic. Solutions: provide appropriate things to chew like cat grass or chew toys. Protect electrical cords with cord protectors or bitter-tasting sprays. Remove toxic plants and replace them with cat-safe options. Increase playtime and enrichment to combat boredom. Rule out dental problems by visiting the vet. Some cats chew due to pique, which requires veterinary attention. Problem number 6, nighttime activity. Cats are crepuscular, but if your cat is keeping you up all night, that's a problem. Solutions: play with your cat vigorously before bedtime to tire them out. Feed a meal right before bed so they're full and satisfied. Make sure your cat has things to do during the day so they're not sleeping all day and active all night. Ignore nighttime activity. Don't get up to feed or play with your cat, as this rewards the behavior. If this is new behavior in an older cat, see a vet as it could indicate cognitive decline. Problem number 7, counter surfing. Cats jumping on counters can be frustrating and unsanitary. Solutions: never leave food out on counters. Make counters unpleasant by placing sticky tape, aluminum foil, or motion-activated air sprays on them. Provide alternative high spaces like cat trees. Redirect your cat to appropriate high spots and reward them for using those. Be consistent. Don't allow counter surfing sometimes and forbid it other times. Problem number 8, aggression towards other cats. Multi-cat aggression is stressful for everyone involved. Solutions: ensure you have adequate resources for all cats. Identify triggers and try to eliminate them. Give cats separate spaces where they can retreat. Use pheromone diffusers to reduce tension. In severe cases, separate the cats and do a slow reintroduction. Consult a veterinary behaviorist if the problem persists. Problem number 9, over-grooming. Some cats groom themselves so much that they develop bald spots or skin irritation. Solutions: see a vet to rule out medical causes like allergies, parasites, or skin infections. Address environmental stress. Provide more enrichment and playtime. In severe cases, your vet might prescribe anxiety medication. Never punish over-grooming, as stress makes it worse. Problem number 10, bringing you dead animals. While this is natural behavior, it's not pleasant. Solutions: keep your cat indoors or only allow supervised outdoor time. Put a bell on your cat's collar to warn prey. Accept that this is natural behavior and dispose of the gifts calmly without punishment. Provide lots of indoor play to satisfy hunting instincts, the key to solving behavior problems. Address the cause, not just the symptom. Punishment doesn't work with cats and damages your relationship. Use positive reinforcement to encourage good behavior. Be patient and consistent. When in doubt, consult a veterinary behaviorist. Many behavior problems can be solved with understanding, patience, and the right approach. Section 21. Cat myths and misconceptions. There are so many myths and misconceptions about cats floating around. In this section, we're going to bust some of the most common ones. Myth number 1, cats always land on their feet. While cats have a remarkable righting reflex that allows them to rotate their bodies mid-fall, they don't always land on their feet. Falls from high places can result in serious injuries or death. This is why it's so important to secure windows and balconies. Never assume your cat will be fine if they fall. Myth number 2, cats have 9 lives. Obviously, cats only have 1 life. This myth probably started because cats are good at surviving dangerous situations, but they're not invincible. They need proper care and protection just like any other animal. Myth number 3, cats are low-maintenance pets. we've covered this extensively in this video. Cats are not low maintenance. They need proper nutrition, veterinary care, mental stimulation, social interaction, and a safe environment. Yes, they're more independent than dogs, but they still require significant care and attention. Myth number 4. Cats are aloof and don't love their owners. This is completely false. Cats form strong emotional bonds with their owners. They show love in different ways than dogs, but the love is just as real. Slow blinking, purring, kneading, following you around, sleeping with you, and bringing you gifts are all signs of feline affection. Myth number 5. Pregnant women can't have cats. This myth stems from concerns about toxoplasmosis, a parasite that can be found in cat feces. While toxoplasmosis can be dangerous for pregnant women, the risk can be managed. Pregnant women can keep their cats. They just shouldn't clean litter boxes, have someone else do it, or wear gloves and wash hands thoroughly. The risk from undercooked meat is actually higher than from cats. Myth number 6. Cats can see in complete darkness. Cats have excellent night vision and can see in light 6 times dimmer than what humans need. But they can't see in complete, total darkness. They need at least some light to see. Myth number 7. Milk is good for cats. Actually, many adult cats are lactose intolerant. Milk can cause digestive upset, diarrhea, and vomiting. While kittens drink their mother's milk, they lose the ability to digest lactose as they age. Water is the best drink for cats. Myth number 8. Cats purr only when they're happy. While purring often indicates contentment, cats also purr when they're anxious, sick, or in pain. Purring releases endorphins that help cats self-soothe and can promote healing. Context matters when interpreting purring. Myth number 9. Indoor cats don't need veterinary care. Indoor cats still need regular vet checkups, vaccinations, and preventive care. They can still develop health problems, and early detection is key to successful treatment. Myth number 10. A dry nose means a cat is sick. A cat's nose can be wet or dry, and both are normal. The temperature and texture of a cat's nose is not a reliable indicator of health. Look at overall behavior, appetite, and energy level instead. Myth number 11. Cats steal babies' breath. This is an old wives' tale with no basis in fact. Cats don't steal anyone's breath. However, unsupervised cats might cuddle with a baby for warmth, which could potentially be dangerous. Always supervise interactions between cats and infants. Myth number 12. Cats can't be trained. Cats are absolutely trainable. They can learn their names, come when called, use a toilet, perform tricks, and even walk on a leash. The key is using positive reinforcement and understanding that cats are motivated differently than dogs. Myth number 13. Cats need to go outdoors to be happy. While outdoor time can provide enrichment, indoor cats can be perfectly happy if their needs are met. In fact, indoor cats live much longer on average than outdoor cats. The key is providing adequate enrichment indoors. Myth number 14. Male cats are more affectionate than females. While some people believe this, personality varies by individual, not by sex. Both male and female cats can be affectionate, independent, playful, or reserved. Spaying and neutering also reduces sex-based behavioral differences. Myth number 15. Black cats are bad luck. This superstition has led to black cats being less likely to be adopted and more likely to be euthanized in shelters. The truth is, coat color has nothing to do with personality or luck. Black cats are just as wonderful as cats of any other color. Myth number 16. Cats don't need exercise. All cats need physical activity to stay healthy. Obesity is a major health problem in cats, largely due to lack of exercise. Play sessions, interactive toys, and opportunities for climbing and exploring are essential. Myth number 17. Cats understand punishment. Cats don't understand punishment the way humans do. Yelling at or physically punishing a cat doesn't teach them what you want. It just teaches them to fear you. Positive reinforcement is the only effective training method for cats. Myth number 18. Cats and dogs can't get along. With proper introductions and management, many cats and dogs become friends. Some even become inseparable. Success depends on the individual personalities of the animals and how carefully the introduction is handled. Understanding the truth about cats helps us provide better care for them. Don't believe everything you hear. When in doubt, consult reliable sources or your veterinarian. Section 22. Winter Cat Care. Let's talk about winter care. Winter is one of the magical times of the year, but it's also the coldest time of the year. Depending on where you live, temperatures in the winter can be freezing, not only for you, but also for your cat. That's why we're going to cover how to keep your cat safe and comfortable during the cold months. Signs your cat is too cold. Shivering. Like humans, one of the main indicators that your cat is cold is if they are shivering or trembling. Shivering is the body's natural response to cold, as it helps to maintain and raise body temperature by generating heat through movement, lethargy, and decreased appetite. When cats are cold, they will direct most of their energy towards staying warm. This can lead to decreased energy for other activities like playing or eating, seeking out warmth. If your cat is too cold, their main goal will be to find warmth as quickly as possible. They will curl up next to radiators, in front of fires, or spend more time cuddling with you than usual, curling up into a tight ball. While this can be a natural sleeping position, if your cat is curling up as tight as they possibly can, they're trying to conserve body heat by reducing their surface area, cold ears, paws, and tail. These extremities will be the first parts of the cat's body to lose heat. If they feel cold to the touch, it's a sign your cat's body temperature is too low. Mental confusion. If a cat is too cold, they might begin to exhibit signs of confusion. They might seem lost or get confused by their surroundings. This is a sign of hypothermia and requires immediate veterinary attention. How cold is too cold for cats? The normal body temperature for a cat is between 100 and 102.5 degrees Fahrenheit. This means cats run slightly hotter than humans. Because cats have a warmer body temperature than we do, they often prefer being in slightly warmer environments and may be more affected by the cold than we are. While it varies from cat to cat depending on age, breed, and size, most cats can't tolerate temperatures below 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Some cats with thicker coats, like Norwegian forest cats or Maine Coons, can endure slightly colder temperatures than cats with thinner, shorter coats. Elderly cats, young cats, and smaller cats are likely to be uncomfortable in anything below 50 degrees Fahrenheit. All cats, regardless of demographic, cannot withstand temperatures below 32 degrees Fahrenheit. What is a good temperature for cats? Even though 45 degrees is considered too cold for cats, they may find temperatures in the 60s to be uncomfortable. Cats tend to like it warm, so most experts agree that cats would be most comfortable in temperatures around 80 degrees Fahrenheit. However, most people are uncomfortable at 80 degrees and tend to prefer room temperature between 68 and 76 degrees. So it's all about finding a happy medium. What to do if your cat is cold? Provide lots of bedding. One of the best ways to keep your cat warm in winter is to provide them with plenty of soft and cozy bedding. You can provide soft, warm blankets and pillows made of high-insulating materials, like wool. Self-warming cat beds are generally the best option as they don't have batteries or cords, so there's no risk of electrical harm. These beds are insulated and designed to retain your cat's natural body heat. If you do go for a bed with electrical heating, just make sure to get one designed for cats. You should never use a hot water bottle or direct heat to warm up your cat, as this can easily lead to burns. Increase room temperature and insulation. If possible, raise the temperature on your thermostat by a few degrees in the winter months. You can also increase insulation by sealing gaps around windows and doors with weatherproof strips or caulk. consider heavy curtains for your windows to keep heat inside. It can also be worth looking into insulating your pipes and HVAC ducts, as this can save you money by preventing heat from escaping. Limit outdoor time. If you have an indoor-outdoor cat, you should limit the amount of time they spend outdoors in winter, especially if the temperature drops below 45 degrees. You should keep your cat inside to ensure they don't get too cold. During winter months, cats should not be left outside or allowed to wander for extended periods. If you do let them go outside, make sure they always have a warm place to go if they get cold. Additional winter safety tips. Check your car. Outdoor cats sometimes crawl into car engines for warmth. Before starting your car in winter, bang on the hood to scare away any cats that might be inside. Anti-freeze poisoning. Antifreeze smells and tastes sweet to cats, but even small amounts are deadly. Clean up any spills immediately and consider using pet-safe antifreeze. Salt and chemicals. Salt and ice-melting chemicals used on sidewalks can irritate your cat's paws. Wipe your cat's paws when they come inside, and consider using pet-safe ice melt products. Frostbite. In extreme cold, cats can get frostbite on their ears, tail, and paws. If you notice pale or gray skin, blisters, or skin that feels cold and hard, seek veterinary care immediately. Increased caloric needs. Cats who spend time outside in winter might need more food to maintain their body temperature. Consult your vet about adjusting portions. Dry skin. Indoor heating can dry out your cat's skin. Brush them regularly to distribute natural oils and consider a humidifier. Fresh water. Make sure water bowls don't freeze if your cat goes outside. Check and refresh water regularly. With the right care, you and your cat can enjoy winter safely and comfortably. Just remember that if you're cold, your cat is probably cold too. When in doubt, keep them inside where it's warm. Section 23. Famous cats throughout history. Let's end this comprehensive guide with something fun. Famous cats throughout history. Cats have made their mark on human culture in so many ways. Unsinkable Sam. We mentioned him earlier, but his story deserves to be told in full. This black and white cat survived the sinking of 3 warships during World War II. He first served on the German battleship Bismarck, which sank in May 1941. British sailors found him clinging to a floating plank. He then served on the HMS Cossack, which was torpedoed and sank in October 1941. Sam survived again. He was then transferred to the HMS Ark Royal, which was also torpedoed and sank in November 1941. Sam survived yet again. After his 3rd sinking, it was decided he should retire from sea life. He spent the rest of his days at the Belfast Home for Sailors and lived to be quite old. His story became legendary as an example of feline resilience. Mrs. Chippy. This cat belonged to Harry McNish, a carpenter on Ernest Shackleton's ill-fated 1914 Antarctic expedition. Despite the name, Mrs. Chippy was actually male. When the ship Endurance became trapped in ice and the crew had to abandon ship, Mrs. Chippy was unfortunately shot because they couldn't take him on the lifeboat journey. McNish never forgave Shackleton for this. Years later, when McNish died, a statue of Mrs. Chippy was placed on his grave. Felix the railway cat. This black and white cat lived at Huddersfield Railway Station in England from 2011 to 2024. He became so famous that he was made an honorary senior pest controller for the station. He had his own Facebook page with thousands of followers. When he passed away in 2024, people from all over the world mourned. Tartar Sauce, Grumpy Cat. This cat became an internet sensation in 2012 due to her permanently grumpy expression caused by feline dwarfism. She became one of the most famous memes of all time. She made appearances on TV shows and commercials and even had her own merchandise line. When she passed away in 2019, millions mourned. Lil Bub, another internet-famous cat with a unique appearance due to genetic mutations. She had extra toes, a permanently stuck-out tongue, and large eyes. She used her fame for good. helping raise money for animals with special needs. She passed away in 2019. Maru. This Scottish fold cat from Japan became a YouTube sensation for his love of boxes. Any box, any size, Maru would try to fit in it. His videos have been viewed hundreds of millions of times, making him one of the most watched cats on the internet. Nala cat. This Siamese and tabby mix holds the Guinness World Record for the most followers on Instagram for a cat. She has millions of followers and uses her platform to promote pet adoption. Socks. Clinton. The pet of President Bill Clinton and his family during his presidency. Socks lived in the White House from 1993 to 2001 and was frequently photographed. He received thousands of fan letters from children. Tama. This calico cat was the station master at Kishi Station in Japan from 2007 to 2015. She wore a station master's hat and greeted passengers. Her presence increased ridership on the line by 10%. When she died, she was given a Shinto-style funeral attended by thousands. She was succeeded by Natama, another cat station master. Dewey read more books. This orange tabby lived in the Spencer Public Library in Iowa from 1988 to 2006. He became famous for greeting library patrons and was featured in books and media. His story shows how a cat can impact an entire community. Tommaso. When his owner, an Italian heiress, died in 2011, Tommaso inherited her $13 million fortune, making him one of the richest cats in the world. FDC Willard. This cat, whose full name was Felis domesticus Chester Willard, is listed as a co-author on scientific papers published in physics journals in the 1970s. His owner, physicist Jack Hetherington, added him as a co-author because he had used "we" throughout a paper, but was the sole author. To avoid rewriting, he made his cat a co-author. The papers are still cited today. Stubbs. This cat was the honorary mayor of Talkeetna, Alaska for 20 years, from 1997 to 2017. He had his own office in the local general store and was beloved by residents and tourists alike. Cats have been heroes, celebrities, politicians, and companions to the famous and ordinary alike. They've left their mark on history in ways big and small. And your cat, right now sitting on your lap or sleeping in a sunny spot, is making history too in their own way, as part of your personal story. Section 24. The 7 Acts of Love. Your cat needs. Let's end this ultimate guide with perhaps the most important section of all, the 7 acts of love that your cat hopes to receive from you. These are the moments that will stay with your cat for a lifetime, shaping how they'll remember you long after their whiskers turn white. Act number 1. Watch where you touch their face. Most cat parents stroke their cat's head wrong. You probably do the top of head pat, maybe scratch behind the ears, but there's a spot that carries 10 times more emotional significance. The temporal gland sits right between their eye and ear, that soft, warm patch where their cheek meets their temple. When mother cats groom their kittens, they focus obsessively on this exact spot. The movement releases a cascade of oxytocin that literally rewrites their stress response system. Research from Oregon State University found that cats who receive regular temporal gland stroking show 40% lower cortisol levels throughout their entire lives. When you touch this spot correctly with a gentle circular motion with just your fingertip, you're literally writing yourself into their nervous system. The memory doesn't fade with time. It actually strengthens. Act number 2. The daily words they're waiting for. Your cat needs something from you that has nothing to do with food or play. Japanese researchers using fMRI scans discovered that cats who are talked to regularly develop a thicker auditory cortex. The part of their brain that processes human speech actually grows. Cats who grow up in quiet homes show the same neurological patterns as cats with hearing loss. Their brains literally atrophy from lack of stimulation. Your cat needs you to narrate your life to them. Tell them about your day. Explain why you're choosing that can of food. Describe the weather while you both look out the window, not baby talk, which actually increases their anxiety. They need conversational tones, the same voice you'd use with a friend. Cats know when you're talking about them versus talking to them. Act number 3. What happens between 5 and 7 a.m.? Your cat performs a morning ritual you probably ignore every single day. Between 5 and 7 a.m., cats experience what's called a social checking behavior. They need to confirm their colony is intact. University of Georgia researchers documented something remarkable. How you respond in those first 10 seconds shapes their entire day. Cats who receive morning acknowledgement, just a few short words, a slow blink, a gentle touch, show dramatically different behavior patterns for the next 16 hours. They eat 30% more food throughout the day. They engage in twice as much play behavior. Their sleep cycles become more regular. But cats whose morning check-ins are ignored after just 12 days of being ignored during morning checks, cats stop performing them altogether. The neural pathway that drives this bonding behavior actually begins to prune itself. The acknowledgement doesn't need to be elaborate. A mumbled "good morning," a stretched out hand, even just opening your eyes and making eye contact activates their attachment system for the entire day ahead. Act number 4. The signal most people miss. Every cat has a breaking point you've probably pushed past hundreds of times without realizing the damage you're causing. Cornell University's Feline Health Center discovered cats have what they call a petting threshold, a neurological limit where pleasure turns to overstimulation. Watch for these signals: tail flicking, skin rippling, ears rotating backward, shifting weight, or dilated pupils. When you respect these signals and stop immediately, something profound happens neurologically. Their brain releases GABA, a neurotransmitter that reinforces trust pathways. They learn you're safe precisely because you stop. But pushing past their signals activates their sympathetic nervous system, the same fight-or-flight response triggered by predators. Your cat maintains a detailed memory of every boundary interaction. These memories accumulate into what researchers term their human safety map. Act number 5. How you leave changes everything. You're probably traumatizing your cat every time you leave the house. The University of Lincoln discovered that starting 20 minutes before departure, cats experience pre-departure anxiety. Their heart rate increases by 30%. Stress hormones flood their system. What your cat desperately needs is a departure ritual, a consistent calm pattern that signals return, a particular phrase at the same time, a treat placed in the same location, a toy that appears only during departures. Through repetition, this ritual creates predictive security in your cat's hippocampus. Cats with established departure rituals show 50% less destructive behavior when alone. Without this ritual, cats spend hours in what behaviorists call vigilant state, sitting by the door, muscles tensed, unable to rest, waiting for a return they can't predict. Act number 6. The vigil they need but never get. When your cat is sick, they need what researchers call social proximity without interaction. This stems from their wild cat ancestors. Injured cats would position themselves where colony members could see them while maintaining recovery distance. University of California, Davis found that cats who receive appropriate illness vigil show measurable differences in recovery. Their immune markers improve 25% faster. But here's what appropriate actually means: sitting in the same room, doing quiet activities, reading, working on your laptop, anything calm and predictable. Not constantly checking, not forcing interaction, just being there. The presence of their bonded human triggers the release of immunoglobulin A, an antibody that fights infection. Your silent company literally strengthens their immune system. Act number 7. The words they wait a lifetime to hear. Cats know when they're dying. Research from Colorado State University's Veterinary Teaching Hospital confirms cats show distinct behavioral changes weeks before the end. They're waiting for something specific from you. Cats have a biological drive to hide their decline, an instinct that protected them from predators. But in your home, this instinct becomes torture. They want to let go but feel they can't because it might distress you. Veterinary thanatologists have documented that cats whose owners verbally acknowledge what's happening show measurable stress reduction in their final days. Cortisol levels drop, purring increases, they seek more physical contact. They need you to tell them it's okay, that you know, that they don't have to pretend anymore, that they've been good, that they're loved, and when they're ready, they can go. Your cat will only die once. How you handle that transition becomes their final memory, encoded in neural pathways that persist until the very last moment of consciousness. Every cat is writing a memoir of their time with you, encoded in neural pathways that last a lifetime. These 7 acts of love will define how your cat remembers you. Not the expensive toys, not the fancy food. These moments of genuine connection, understanding, and love. Section 25, The Complete Breed Guide, Understanding Different Cat Personalities. Let's dive into something that fascinates many cat lovers: cat breeds. While it's true that each cat is an individual with their own unique personality, certain breeds do tend to have characteristic traits. Understanding these can help you choose the right cat for your lifestyle, or simply help you understand your current cat better. But first, an important note: mixed breed cats, often called domestic shorthairs or domestic longhairs, make up the vast majority of pet cats, and they make absolutely wonderful companions. You don't need a purebred cat to have an amazing feline friend. That said, if you're interested in a specific breed, here's what you need to know: the Persian. These are the cats with the flat faces and long, luxurious coats. Persians are known for being calm, gentle, and affectionate. They're not particularly active cats. They prefer lounging on a comfortable surface to climbing and jumping. They're quiet cats who rarely meow. Persians require significant grooming. Daily brushing is essential to prevent their long coats from matting. They can be prone to respiratory issues due to their flat faces, and they often have watery eyes that need regular cleaning. Persians are perfect for people who want a calm, low-energy companion and don't mind spending time on grooming. The Maine Coon. These gentle giants are one of the largest domestic cat breeds, with males weighing up to 25 pounds. Despite their size, they're known for being friendly, sociable, and good with children and other pets. Maine Coons are often called dog-like because they're loyal, playful, and some can even be trained to play fetch. They're intelligent, adaptable, and relatively easygoing. They have thick, water-resistant coats that require regular brushing, but are easier to maintain than Persian coats. Maine Coons are talkative cats with distinctive chirping sounds. They're great for families and people who want an interactive, friendly cat. The Siamese. These are the cats with the distinctive color points on their faces, ears, paws, and tails. Siamese cats are extremely vocal, intelligent, and demanding of attention. They're one of the most talkative breeds and will have full conversations with you. They're highly social and don't do well when left alone for long periods. Siamese cats form very strong bonds with their humans and can become depressed if ignored. They're active, playful, and can be trained to do tricks. Siamese cats are perfect for people who want an interactive, engaging companion and don't mind a vocal cat. The Bengal. These cats look like miniature leopards with their distinctive spotted or marbled coats. Bengals are highly active, athletic, and intelligent. They need lots of mental and physical stimulation. They love to climb, jump, and play. Many Bengals enjoy water, which is unusual for cats. They're confident, curious, and can be quite mischievous. Bengals are not the cat for everyone. They require experienced owners who can meet their high energy needs. They need lots of interactive play, puzzle toys, and ideally access to a secure outdoor space or catio. Bengals are perfect for active people who want an athletic, engaging cat. The ragdoll. These large, beautiful cats are known for their striking blue eyes and color point coats, similar to Siamese. They're called ragdolls because they tend to go limp when picked up, like a ragdoll toy. They're exceptionally gentle, calm, and affectionate. Ragdolls are one of the most laid-back breeds. They're good with children and other pets. They're not particularly active cats and are happy to lounge around the house. They're social and don't like being alone for long periods. Ragdolls have semi-long coats that require regular brushing. They're perfect for families or people who want a calm, affectionate lap cat. The Abyssinian. These elegant, athletic cats are one of the oldest known breeds. Abyssinians are extremely active, playful, and curious. They're constantly moving, exploring, and getting into things. They love to climb and need plenty of vertical space. Abyssinians are intelligent and can learn tricks and commands. They're social and like to be involved in everything you do. They're not particularly cuddly lap cats, but they do like being near their humans. Abyssinians are perfect for active people who want an energetic, playful companion. The British. Short hair. These are the chunky, round-faced cats that often look like they're smiling. British Shorthairs are calm, easygoing, and independent. They're affectionate, but not overly demanding of attention. They're good with children and other pets. British Shorthairs are not particularly active. They're content to observe from a comfortable spot rather than participate in household activities. They're quiet cats who rarely vocalize. They have dense, plush coats that are easy to maintain with weekly brushing. British Shorthairs are perfect for people who want a calm, low-maintenance companion. The Sphynx. These are the hairless cats, though they're not completely hairless but covered in fine down. Sphynx cats are extremely social, affectionate, and people-oriented. They love attention and will demand it. They're playful, energetic, and often described as dog-like in their devotion. Because they lack fur, Sphynx cats require special care. They need regular bathing to remove oil buildup on their skin. They get cold easily and need to be kept warm. They can get sunburned if exposed to direct sunlight. Sphynx cats are perfect for people with cat allergies who still want a feline companion, and for those who want an extremely affectionate, interactive cat. The Russian Blue. These cats have distinctive blue-gray coats and vivid green eyes. Russian Blues are gentle, quiet, and somewhat shy with strangers. Once they bond with their family, though, they're affectionate and loyal. They're sensitive cats who don't like loud noises or changes in routine. They're playful, but not hyperactive. Russian Blues are intelligent and can be trained. They have short, dense coats that are easy to maintain. Russian Blues are perfect for quiet households and people who want a gentle, loyal companion. The Scottish Fold. These cats are known for their distinctive folded ears, which give them an owl-like appearance. Scottish Folds are sweet-natured, calm, and adaptable. They're good with children and other pets. They're moderately active, enjoying play, but also content to relax. Scottish Folds are social and don't like being left alone for long periods. They have an unusual habit of sitting in a Buddha position with their legs stretched out. It's important to note that the gene causing the folded ears can also cause skeletal problems, so it's crucial to get Scottish Folds from responsible breeders who screen for health issues. The Oriental. These are closely related to Siamese and come in hundreds of color and pattern combinations. Orientals are extremely active, vocal, and social. They're highly intelligent and can be trained to do tricks and walk on leashes. They demand attention and don't do well when left alone. Orientals are slender, elegant cats with large ears and almond-shaped eyes. They're perfect for people who want an interactive, talkative, highly engaged companion. The Norwegian Forest Cat. These large, sturdy cats have thick, water-resistant coats. Designed for harsh Scandinavian winters, Norwegian forest cats are friendly, calm, and patient. They're good with children and other pets. They're playful but not hyperactive. They love to climb and need tall cat trees. Norwegian forest cats are independent and can entertain themselves, but they also enjoy human company. Their long coats require regular brushing to prevent matting. They're perfect for families who want a large, gentle, relatively low-maintenance cat, the Burmese. These medium-sized cats are muscular and surprisingly heavy for their size. Burmese cats are extremely people-oriented and affectionate. They're playful and maintain their kitten-like energy well into adulthood. Burmese are social and do better in pairs or with other pets. They're vocal, but not as loud as Siamese. They're curious and will follow you around the house. Burmese have short, silky coats that are easy to maintain. They're perfect for people who want an affectionate, playful, interactive companion. The Burman, also called the sacred cat of Burma. These are large, color point cats with distinctive white gloves on their paws and striking blue eyes. Burmans are gentle, quiet, and affectionate. They're social, but not demanding. They're good with children and other pets. Burmans are moderately active, enjoying play but also content to relax. They have semi-long coats that are easier to maintain than Persian coats because they don't mat as easily. Burmans are perfect for families who want a beautiful, gentle, moderately active cat. The Tonkinese. A cross between Siamese and Burmese, Tonkinese cats combine traits of both breeds. They're social, affectionate, and playful. They're vocal, but not as loud as Siamese. Tonkinese are intelligent and can learn tricks. They're active and need regular play. They don't do well when left alone for long periods. They have short, silky coats that are easy to maintain. Tonkinese are perfect for people who want an active, affectionate, moderately vocal cat. Mixed breed cats. Let's not forget about the wonderful mixed breed cats who make up the majority of pet cats. These cats come in every color, pattern, size, and personality imaginable. Because they're not bred for specific traits, mixed breeds often have fewer health problems than purebreds. They're just as capable of being affectionate, loyal, playful, and wonderful companions. Many of the best cats are the ones you find at shelters, strays who show up at your door, or kittens born to a neighbor's cat. Don't overlook these amazing animals. How to choose the right cat for you. Think about your lifestyle. Are you active or more sedentary? Do you want a high-energy cat or a calm one? Are you home a lot or away frequently? Do you have children or other pets? How much grooming are you willing to do? How much do you value a quiet home versus an interactive, vocal companion? Consider these factors when choosing a breed or individual cat. Meeting cats before adopting. Regardless of breed, spend time with a cat before bringing them home. Every cat is an individual. You might meet a Persian who's surprisingly active or a Bengal who's unusually calm. Pay attention to the individual cat's personality, not just their breed characteristics. Understanding breed characteristics can be helpful, but remember, the individual cat in front of you is what matters most. Their personality, their history, their needs. These are what will determine whether you're a good match. And with patience, understanding, and love, almost any cat can become a wonderful companion. Section 26, Cat First Aid and Emergency Care. This is a section I hope you never need, but it's crucial information that every cat owner should have. Knowing how to respond in an emergency can literally save your cat's life. Let's cover the most important emergency situations and how to handle them. First, the most important rule. In any serious emergency, get your cat to a vet immediately. The information here is meant to help you stabilize your cat and know what to do while getting veterinary help, not to replace professional care. Emergency number 1, choking. If your cat is choking, they'll be pawing at their mouth, gagging, drooling, and having difficulty breathing. You might see their chest heaving without air moving. What to do? First, check if you can see the object. If you can see it and it's easy to reach, carefully try to remove it with your fingers or tweezers. Be careful not to push it further down. If you can't easily remove it, or if your cat is unconscious, perform the Heimlich maneuver for cats. Hold your cat with their back against your chest. Find the soft spot just behind the ribs. Make a fist and place it just behind the ribs. Give 5 quick upward thrusts. Check the mouth to see if the object has been dislodged. If your cat is unconscious, lay them on their side. Check and clear the airway if possible, and perform chest compressions. Get to a vet immediately. Emergency number 2, poisoning. Cats can be poisoned by many substances, including human medications, certain plants, antifreeze, rat poison, cleaning products, and certain foods. Signs of poisoning vary depending on the substance, but can include drooling, vomiting, diarrhea, difficulty breathing, seizures, or loss of consciousness. What to do? If you suspect poisoning, try to identify what substance your cat ingested. Call your vet or the pet poison helpline immediately. They'll tell you what to do based on the specific poison. Do not induce vomiting unless specifically instructed to do so. Some substances cause more damage coming back up. Bring the poison container or plant with you to the vet. Time is critical in poisoning cases. Get help immediately. Emergency number 3, bleeding. Whether from a wound, broken nail, or other injury, significant bleeding needs immediate attention. What to do? For external bleeding, apply direct pressure with a clean cloth or gauze. Hold pressure for at least 5 minutes without lifting to check. If blood soaks through, add more material on top. Don't remove the original cloth, as this can disrupt clotting. If bleeding is from a limb and won't stop with pressure, you can apply a tourniquet between the wound and the heart, but this is a last resort. Loosen it every 10 minutes to allow some blood flow. For bleeding that won't stop, or for internal bleeding indicated by pale gums, weakness, or blood in vomit or stool, get to a vet immediately. Emergency number 4, difficulty breathing. Respiratory distress is always an emergency. Signs include open mouth breathing, rapid breathing, blue-tinged gums or tongue, or obvious struggle to breathe. What to do? Keep your cat calm. Stress makes breathing worse. Don't restrain them. Let them position themselves however is most comfortable. Ensure their airway is clear. Check for any obvious obstructions. Keep the environment cool. Get to an emergency vet immediately. Respiratory emergencies can be life-threatening within minutes. Emergency number 5, seizures. Seizures can look frightening, but knowing what to do can help. Your cat might lose consciousness, fall over, have rigid or jerking limbs, drool, urinate, or defecate. What to do? Don't try to restrain your cat or put anything in their mouth. Move furniture and objects away so they can't hurt themselves. Keep the area dim and quiet. Time the seizure. If it lasts more than 5 minutes, this is an extreme emergency. After the seizure, your cat will be disoriented. Keep them calm and quiet. Take them to the vet as soon as possible, even if they seem to recover. Seizures always warrant veterinary investigation. Emergency number 6, broken bones. If your cat has fallen, been hit by a car, or had another trauma, they might have broken bones. Signs include inability to bear weight, obvious deformity, swelling, or extreme pain when touched. What to do? Don't try to set the bone yourself. Minimize movement. If you need to move your cat, carefully place them on a flat, rigid surface like a board or in a box. Keep them as still as possible. Get to an emergency vet. Don't give any pain medication without veterinary approval, as many human pain medications are toxic to cats. Emergency number 7, heat stroke. Cats can overheat, especially if trapped in hot environments like cars. Signs include panting, drooling, red gums, weakness, vomiting, and eventually collapse. What to do? Move your cat to a cool area immediately. Apply cool, not cold water to their body, especially the neck, armpits, and between the hind legs. Don't use ice, as this can cause shock. Fan them to increase evaporation. Offer small amounts of cool water if they're conscious. Get to a vet immediately, even if your cat seems to recover. Heat stroke can cause delayed organ damage. Emergency number 8, hypothermia. If your cat has been exposed to cold for too long, they can develop dangerously low body temperature. Signs include shivering, then eventually no shivering, lethargy, and loss of consciousness. What to do? Bring your cat inside and wrap them in warm blankets. You can use warm, not hot water bottles wrapped in towels, placed near, but not directly on your cat. Check body temperature if you have a rectal thermometer. Normal is 102.5 degree EF. If below 99 degree EF, this is an emergency. Get to a vet. Don't warm them too quickly as this can cause shock. Emergency number 9, eye injuries. Any injury to the eye is an emergency and can result in permanent damage if not treated promptly. This includes scratches, foreign objects, or chemical exposure. What to do? Don't let your cat paw at the eye. Use an Elizabethan collar if you have one. Don't try to remove objects embedded in the eye. For chemical exposure, flush the eye with clean water or saline for at least 10 minutes. Cover the eye with a damp cloth. Get to an emergency vet immediately. Emergency number 10, urinary blockage. This is most common in male cats and is life-threatening. Signs include straining to urinate with little or no urine production, crying in the litter box, licking the genital area, and lethargy. If untreated, it can cause death within 24 to 48 hours. What to do? This is an extreme emergency. Get to an emergency vet immediately. Don't wait to see if it resolves. Every hour matters. Your cat will need catheterization and possibly hospitalization. Building a cat first aid kit. Every cat owner should have a first aid kit. Include sterile gauze pads, adhesive tape, cotton balls, tweezers, scissors, digital thermometer, saline solution for eye flushing, hydrogen peroxide 3%, antiseptic wipes, a towel for restraint, an Elizabethan collar, a muzzle or thick towel to protect from bites, your vet's phone number and the nearest emergency vet. Pet poison helpline number 1-855-764-7661. Performing CPR on cats. If your cat has no heartbeat and isn't breathing, you can perform CPR while getting to emergency care. Lay your cat on their right side. Check for a heartbeat by feeling just behind the left elbow. If no heartbeat, begin chest compressions. Place your hand over the ribs where the elbow touches the chest. Compress 1/3 to 1/2 the width of the chest. Do 100-120 compressions per minute. After every 30 compressions, give 2 rescue breaths. Close the cat's mouth, cover their nose with your mouth, and breathe until you see the chest rise. Continue until your cat starts breathing on their own or you reach veterinary care. Recognizing shock. Shock can occur after trauma, severe blood loss, or extreme stress. Signs include rapid breathing, rapid heart rate, pale gums, weakness, and cool extremities. If your cat is in shock, keep them warm, minimize handling, and get to a vet immediately. Common sense in emergencies. Stay as calm as possible. Your panic will stress your cat. Move quickly but carefully. Protect yourself. An injured or frightened cat might bite or scratch even if they normally wouldn't. Use a towel to wrap them if needed. Have someone else drive while you monitor your cat. Call ahead to the emergency vet so they can prepare. Prevention is the best medicine. Most emergencies can be prevented. Keep toxic substances out of reach. Keep your cat indoors or supervised outdoors. Provide a safe environment. Keep your cat at a healthy weight. Get regular vet checkups to catch problems early. Know your cat's normal behavior so you notice changes quickly. I sincerely hope you never need to use this information, but knowing it gives you the power to potentially save your cat's life. Print this section out, keep it with your first aid kit, and share it with anyone who cares for your cat. Being prepared is an act of love. I hope you never need the emergency information we just covered, but knowing it could save your cat's life. Now, here's something really important that most general first aid guides don't tell you. Senior and disabled cats have completely different emergency protocols. Their symptoms present differently, they decompensate faster, and standard first aid techniques sometimes need to be modified for arthritic joints, heart conditions, or cognitive decline. That's exactly why I wrote my specialized ebook, Emergency First Aid for Senior and Disabled Indoor Cats. This isn't a general guide. It's specifically designed for aging and special needs cats, covering everything from how to perform modified CPR on a cat with heart disease to recognizing the subtle differences between normal senior behavior and actual emergencies. It includes photo guides, printable emergency cards you can keep by your phone, and protocols specifically tested for cats with common senior conditions like kidney disease and hyperthyroidism. If your cat is over 7 years old or has any disability, this guide is essential. Link is in the description. Now, let's talk about something completely different: traveling with cats. Section 27, the complete guide to traveling with cats. Whether you're moving across the country, going on vacation, or just need to take your cat to the vet, traveling with cats requires preparation. Unlike dogs, most cats aren't natural travelers. But with the right approach, you can make travel less stressful for everyone involved. Short car trips. Let's start with the basics. Getting your cat comfortable with the car. Carrier training. The foundation of successful travel is a cat who's comfortable in their carrier. Don't wait until you need to travel to introduce the carrier. Leave it out in your home with the door open. Put comfortable bedding inside. Feed treats inside the carrier. Let your cat nap in it. Play games around it. The goal is for your cat to see the carrier as a safe, comfortable space, not a trap. Getting used to the car. Once your cat is comfortable in the carrier, start taking short car trips. Start with just sitting in the parked car for a few minutes, then try short drives, around the block. Gradually increase the length of trips. Always end with something positive, like treats or playtime. Never make the only car trips to the vet. Take practice trips to nowhere so your cat doesn't always associate the car with the vet. Car safety. Always secure the carrier in the car. Either use a seatbelt to strap it in or place it on the floor behind a seat so it can't slide around. Never let your cat roam free in the car. This is dangerous for both you and your cat. Keep the temperature comfortable. Don't leave your cat alone in a parked car, especially in warm weather. Cars heat up quickly and can be deadly. Long road trips. If you're taking a longer trip with your cat, you'll need additional preparation. Before the trip, visit your vet to make sure your cat is healthy enough to travel. Get any necessary medications, including anti-anxiety medication if your vet recommends it. Make sure your cat's microchip information is up to date. Get copies of vaccination records. Pack a travel bag for your cat with food, water, bowls, litter, a portable litter box, medications, first aid supplies, a leash and harness, favorite toys, and comfort items that smell like home. During the trip, plan for litter box breaks every 4 to 6 hours. Never let your cat out of the carrier in an unfamiliar place. Set up a portable litter box in the car or a rest stop bathroom. Use a harness and leash for extra security. Offer small amounts of food and water at stops, but don't feed heavily during travel, as this can cause motion sickness. Keep the carrier covered with a light blanket to reduce visual stimulation and stress. Play calming music or use white noise. Talk to your cat in a soothing voice. Accommodations. If you need to stay overnight, call ahead to confirm the hotel accepts pets. Bring your cat's belongings to make the room feel familiar. Set up a safe space with litter box, food, and water. Never leave your cat alone in a hotel room. They could escape, damage the room in stress, or cry and disturb other guests. Air travel. Flying with a cat is more complicated and stressful, but sometimes it's necessary. Research airlines. Different airlines have different pet policies. Some allow cats in the cabin, others require cargo hold. Try to find an airline that allows cabin travel. It's safer and less stressful. Book direct flights when possible to minimize travel time and risk of mishaps during connections. Carrier requirements. Airlines have specific requirements for pet carriers. They must fit under the seat in front of you. They must be well ventilated. Your cat must be able to stand, turn around, and lie down comfortably. Purchase an airline-approved carrier well in advance. Health requirements. You'll need a health certificate from your vet, usually obtained within 10 days of travel. Some destinations require additional vaccinations or quarantine. Research requirements for your destination thoroughly. Day of flight. Don't feed your cat for 4 to 6 hours before the flight to reduce the chance of motion sickness. Provide water until a few hours before. Arrive at the airport early. Security will require you to remove your cat from the carrier. Use a harness and leash for safety. Once through security, return your cat to the carrier immediately. During the flight, place the carrier under the seat in front of you. Don't open it during the flight. Your cat will be safer and calmer inside. Talk soothingly if your cat cries. Most cats will settle down once the plane is in the air, moving to a new home. Moving is one of the most stressful events for cats. Here's how to make it easier. Before moving day, keep your cat's routine as normal as possible. As you pack, leave your cat's belongings for last. Consider using pheromone diffusers in the current home to keep your cat calm. Moving day. Keep your cat confined to one room with food, water, litter box, and familiar items. Put a sign on the door so movers know not to enter. This prevents your cat from escaping or getting underfoot. Move your cat last. Transport them yourself rather than with the moving truck. At the new home, set up a safe room before bringing your cat inside. Include all their familiar items. Let your cat stay in this room for several days while you unpack the rest of the house. Visit frequently to provide comfort and reassurance. Once the rest of the house is set up, gradually allow your cat to explore one room at a time. It might take weeks for your cat to feel comfortable in the new space. Be patient. International travel. This is the most complex type of travel and requires months of preparation. Research requirements. Every country has different regulations for pet imports. Some require quarantine periods. Most require specific vaccinations, health certificates, and sometimes blood tests for rabies antibodies. Start researching at least 6 months before travel. Work with your vet. Your vet can help you navigate the requirements and ensure all necessary paperwork is completed correctly. Some vets specialize in international pet travel. Consider pet shipping services. For international moves, professional pet shipping services can handle all the logistics, paperwork, and ensure your cat's safety throughout the journey. While expensive, they can be worth it for peace of mind. Alternatives to traveling with your cat. Sometimes the best option is not to travel with your cat at all. Pet sitters. For shorter trips, having a pet sitter come to your home daily is often less stressful for your cat than travel. Your cat stays in their familiar environment with their routine minimally disrupted. Boarding. Quality boarding facilities can provide good care for your cat while you travel. Visit facilities in advance. Look for clean, spacious accommodations, knowledgeable staff, and emergency veterinary arrangements. Friends or family. If you have a trusted friend or family member, having your cat stay with them can be a good option, especially if your cat already knows them. Reducing travel stress. No matter what type of travel you're doing, use these strategies to reduce stress. Maintain as much routine as possible, bring familiar items, use pheromone sprays or diffusers, consider calming supplements or medications, speak in soothing tones, minimize handling and keep your cat in their carrier in unfamiliar places. Be patient and understanding. Traveling with cats requires patience, preparation, and understanding. But with the right approach, it's definitely doable. And sometimes, the journey brings you closer together as you navigate these new experiences as a team. Section 28, The Aging Cat, a decade-by-decade guide. Let's talk about the entire lifespan of a cat, from kittenhood through their senior years. Understanding what to expect at each stage helps you provide appropriate care and recognize when something might be wrong. Birth to 6 months, the kitten stage. This is the most rapid growth and development period in a cat's life. Kittens are born blind, deaf, and completely dependent on their mother. Their eyes open around 7 or 10 days, and they start walking around 3 weeks. Between 3-7 weeks is the critical socialization period we discussed earlier. This is when kittens learn how to be cats, how to interact with others, and form their basic personality. Kittens are weaned from their mother's milk around 8 weeks, though they benefit from staying with mom and siblings until 12 weeks for behavioral development. Kittens at this age are bundles of energy. They play constantly, learning hunting and social skills. They sleep a lot, growing during sleep. They're curious and fearless, which means they need close supervision. Health-wise, kittens need their first series of vaccinations starting around 6 to 8 weeks. They should be checked for parasites. This is also when you should spay or neuter, typically around 5 to 6 months. 6 months to 2 years, the adolescent stage. This is the teenage phase. Your cute kitten is now testing boundaries and figuring out their place in the world. Cats reach sexual maturity around 6 months, which is why spaying and neutering is so important. Intact cats will show mating behaviors like spraying, yowling, and trying to escape. Even after being spayed or neutered, adolescent cats are still working out their adult personality. They might become more independent, test rules you've established, or show increased energy and sometimes aggression. This is when training and establishing boundaries is crucial. Adolescent cats need lots of play and mental stimulation to channel their energy appropriately. Health-wise, continue regular vet checkups. Most cats complete their vaccination schedules during this period. Watch their weight as growth slows. Many cats start to gain excess weight during adolescence if food isn't properly measured. 2 to 7 years, the prime adult stage. These are the golden years. Your cat is fully mature, but still young and healthy. Adult cats in their prime are typically at their ideal weight and fitness level. They're confident, established in their personality, and settled into their routine. They're still playful, but not as hyperactive as kittens. They sleep about 12-16 hours a day. This is the stage where your cat is most likely to be the perfect companion, past the crazy kitten phase, but not yet dealing with age-related issues. Health-wise, annual vet checkups are essential even though your cat seems perfectly healthy. This is when many underlying issues can be caught early. Dental care becomes increasingly important. Many cats develop dental disease starting in their early adult years. Continue to provide exercise and mental stimulation. Just because your cat is calm doesn't mean they don't need enrichment. 7 to 10 years, the mature adult stage. At 7 years old, your cat is considered mature or middle-aged. You might not notice many changes yet, but your cat's body is beginning to age. Metabolism slows, which can lead to weight gain if diet isn't adjusted. Energy levels might decrease slightly. Your cat might sleep more and play less. Some cats become more affectionate as they age, seeking out human companionship more. Others might become more set in their ways and less tolerant of change. Health-wise, this is when many age-related issues begin to develop, even if they're not yet obvious. Increase vet checkups to twice yearly. Your vet will likely recommend senior blood work to check organ function. Kidney disease, hyperthyroidism, diabetes, and arthritis often begin during this stage. Dental disease, if not addressed earlier, becomes more serious. Many cats need dental cleanings or extractions. Continue to provide exercise, but respect if your cat wants to slow down. 10 to 15 years, the senior stage. Your cat is officially a senior. You'll likely notice more obvious changes now. Weight loss or gain is common. Many senior cats lose muscle mass even if they maintain weight. Appetite might change, either increasing or decreasing. Grooming might become less thorough, especially for overweight or arthritic cats. You might need to help with grooming. Senior cats often sleep even more than younger adults, sometimes 18 to 20 hours a day. They might become more vocal, especially at night. Mobility decreases. Jumping onto high surfaces becomes harder. Litter box accidents might increase due to arthritis, making it painful to get in and out, or due to cognitive decline. Vision and hearing often decline, though many cats adapt well. Health issues become more common and serious. Regular monitoring is crucial. Visit the vet at least twice yearly, more if health issues arise. Common conditions in senior cats include chronic kidney disease, hyperthyroidism, diabetes, heart disease, arthritis, dental disease, and cancer. Many of these conditions can be managed if caught early. Adjust your home to accommodate your senior cat. Provide ramps or steps to favorite high spots. Use litter boxes with lower sides. Place food, water, and litter boxes on each floor so your cat doesn't have to navigate stairs. Provide soft, warm bedding. Consider heated beds for arthritic cats. 15+ years, the geriatric stage. Cats who live past 15 are truly geriatric. With modern veterinary care and nutrition, many cats are living into their late teens and even early 20s. These super senior cats require special care and attention. Physical changes become more pronounced. Weight loss is common. Many geriatric cats become quite thin despite eating. Mobility is significantly reduced. Many can no longer jump at all. Muscle wasting is obvious. Cognitive decline is common. Signs include disorientation, changes in sleep-wake cycles, often awake all night, increased vocalization, forgetting where the litter box is, and changes in interaction with family members. Sensory decline continues. Many geriatric cats are partially or completely deaf and have significantly reduced vision. Health issues multiply. Most geriatric cats have multiple chronic conditions requiring medication and management. Quality of life assessment becomes important. Work closely with your vet to manage pain and symptoms. The goal shifts from curing disease to maximizing comfort and quality of life. Geriatric cats need even more environmental accommodations. Everything should be easily accessible. Some cats need assistance eating, drinking, or getting to the litter box. Regular grooming help is essential as most geriatric cats can't groom themselves effectively. Monitor weight closely. Loss of appetite or difficulty eating might require dietary changes or hand feeding. Knowing when to say goodbye. This is the hardest part of sharing your life with a cat. As your cat ages, you'll eventually face the question of when is the right time. There's no easy answer, but here are factors to consider. Is your cat in pain that can't be adequately controlled? Have they stopped eating and drinking? Are they no longer able to perform basic functions like using the litter box? Have they lost interest in everything they used to enjoy? Do they have more bad days than good days? Your veterinarian can help you assess your cat's quality of life. There are quality of life scales that help quantify how your cat is doing. Remember, it's better to let go a day too early than a day too late. The last gift you can give your cat is a peaceful end without suffering. Euthanasia, when done by a veterinarian, is quick and painless. Your cat simply goes to sleep. Many vets now offer at-home euthanasia, which can be less stressful for your cat. You can be with your cat during the process if you choose. Saying goodbye is heartbreaking, but it's the final act of love you can provide. Grief and healing. After your cat passes, give yourself permission to grieve. The bond with a cat is real and profound. It's okay to be devastated by the loss. Everyone grieves differently. Some people want to adopt another cat immediately. Others need time. There's no right or wrong way. Consider memorializing your cat in a way that feels meaningful to you. This might be a photo album, a garden stone, a donation to an animal charity in their name, or any other tribute. When you're ready, consider opening your heart to another cat. This doesn't replace the cat you lost. Each cat is unique, but it does allow you to share your love with another animal who needs a home. And in a way, it honors the cat you lost by continuing to provide the kind of love and care you gave them. Understanding the stages of your cat's life helps you appreciate each phase and provide appropriate care. From the wild energy of kittenhood through the confident adult years to the gentle twilight of their senior stage, each phase is precious. Make the most of the time you have together. We've just walked through your cat's entire lifespan, from playful kitten to gentle senior. And if you're like most cat parents, you're thinking about those golden years differently now. You understand how precious that time is and how quickly things can change. That's why I want you to know about my ebook, Emergency First Aid for Senior and Disabled Indoor Cats. The truth is, most emergencies in senior cats are preventable or manageable if you catch them early and know what to do. This guide teaches you exactly that. How to read the subtle signs that something's wrong before it becomes critical, how to handle emergencies that are specific to aging cats, and how to make quick, informed decisions when every minute counts. It's the resource I wish every senior cat parent had on their bookshelf. If your cat is in their mature years or beyond, grab the link in the description. It might be the most important resource you ever buy for them. And with that, we've reached the end of this ultimate cat guide. Final thoughts. We've covered an incredible amount of information in this ultimate guide. From understanding how your cat sees you, to avoiding common mistakes, to decoding their behavior, to keeping them healthy and safe, to understanding their emotional needs, their intelligence, their history, and so much more. But here's what I want you to remember most. Your cat is not just a pet. They're a living being with complex emotions, needs, and an inner life that's richer than most people realize. They're capable of love, fear, joy, stress, and everything in between. They form deep attachments to their humans and carry memories of their experiences throughout their lives. The way you treat your cat matters. The time you invest in understanding them matters. The effort you put into meeting their needs matters. Not just because it makes your life easier, although it does, but because your cat is depending on you to give them the best life possible. And honestly, when you think about it, that's a privilege. You've been chosen by this incredible animal to be their person. They trust you. They depend on you. And in return, they offer you their companionship, their affection, and their unique presence in your life. So take what you've learned in this video and use it. Make changes. Be better. Your cat deserves it. And you deserve the joy and fulfillment that comes from having a deep, meaningful relationship with your feline friend. Thank you so much for watching this entire ultimate guide. If you made it this far, you're clearly someone who cares deeply about cats. And that's beautiful. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment below telling me what you learned or sharing your own cat story. Remember, we're building the ultimate cat-loving community here, and I'm so grateful to have you as part of it. Until next time, cat lovers, give your furry friends an extra chin scratch from me. And remember, the more you understand your cat, the more you'll love them, and the more they'll love you back. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.